Are we live? We're live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. This evening is a special stream we're doing for the first time, and hopefully in a nice long line of succession. We're going to be showing off Dead of Winter this evening, and joining us this fine evening, we have one of the designers of the game, John Gilmour. Say hi, John.
Hello.
So, first off, who are we? We're Twist Gaming. I'm Matt, and we also have...
I'm Anne.
And I'm Josh.
So tonight, as I said, we are going to be playing Dead of Winter. We've got some fun stuff planned for y'all, making it as interactive as possible. Josh did some exciting things. So Josh, do you want to give a little heads up on how it's going to be interactive for the fine folks at home?
So each round there's going to be a crisis card, and instead of taking the top one, I'm going to take the top three, give Chad a vote, and they're going to choose what crisis is next.
Ooh.
I'm not actually going to really look and see what the crises are. This is actually our first real time playing it. We've read the rules, we've gone through it a couple times, but we haven't actually sat down for a full game yet. So I don't even know what the crisis cards are. We figure them out by name, but we're going to let chat choose that. And then they're also going to be rolling the exposure die, which I actually left at the other table. We don't even have it.
So we don't even have one. Fantastic.
So they're going to be rolling the exposure die and probably getting us all bid and making us all die.
So what command is that, if you could do it in chat for everyone?
Exclamation point, DOW. For Dead of Winter.
Dow.
Come on.
Is it not? There we go. It's a blank. Yay! We wasted a perfectly good blank.
Awesome. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to set up polls that you guys can vote on through the whole round of what the next crisis is going to be. You can make this easier or harder for us, I guess, depending on what's going on. I have no idea. But yeah, that's what I set up for the interactivity of this.
Okay. So we are very fortunate to have one of the co-designers of the game with us. Do we want to let Jonathan go over the general how do you play my game?
I think that sounds fantastic on our end, if that's good with you, John.
Alright, it'll be a little bit different without the name sitting in front of me, because that's usually how I teach it.
Give me a second. I'll have Josh switch over to the board cam so we have everything set up there.
Okay.
Bam.
Little crooked.
Alright, so in Dead of Winter, it's a semi-cooperative survival game about trying to survive through this horrible post-apocalyptic winter that also happens to be filled with zombies. Players will work together to try to achieve the main goal while also trying to achieve their own personal objectives. So each player is going to have a personal objective that they have to achieve before the end of the game, and then they'll also have the main objective that they have to do. And if players are able to do both of those things, they can win. But if they're only able to do the main objective but not their personal objective, then they lose. Now, it is possible that one player is the betrayer, and if they are the betrayer, then they can win by dropping morale down to 0 and achieving the rest of their private objective.
So for example,
You're pretty sure that I'm the betrayer?
You're pretty sure that you're going to be the betrayer. Those cards just are attracted to you.
I have a magnetic pull with them.
You do.
So that's a great example. If you have the gluttony betrayal, you win if the morale goes to 0, and whenever morale goes to 0, everybody loses except for the betrayer, and you have at least 6 food cards in your hand. And for that one specifically, starter items don't count. And when I'm teaching the game, I always just point out at the bottom that the betrayal cards have a little bit of text there that says, if we're not exiled and won the game, read this section of the rulebook. I only point that out so that players don't ask what it is, because only the betrayal cards have that.
Oh. It's important to know. So you're not the one that's sitting there like, hey guys, what does this say?
Yeah, one time I had a player do that, and I was like, oh, well, we all know you're the betrayer, so I guess we set that down.
There was that.
So the basic structure of a round is that the first thing we do in a round is we reveal the crisis card, which then the chat's going to vote on. Mm-hmm. And a crisis card will have some requirement equal to the number of non-exiled players. So once a player gets exiled, it makes the game a little bit easier for the rest of the players, but harder in other ways. And then we'll have what happens if you fail. So in this case, if you fail, you'll add 3 zombies to the hospital and 3 zombies cards from your hand there, and you'll place them face down without showing anybody what they are. At the end of the round, one of the stages of the counting phase is that we're going to reveal the crisis. So you'll take all the crisis cards, shuffle them up, reveal them, and everyone that matches what the crisis wants is a positive, and everyone that doesn't match it negates for the ones that does. So it's pretty powerful for the betrayer to throw cards that don't match the crisis.
Are you paying attention, Matt?
Duly noted.
Because we'll know exactly which role you get.
Buttered.
Now, another thing I always mention is that the cards that you're going to put into the crisis have the location that they're from printed on the bottom of it. So, if there's a card that's after the crisis from the police station, and you were the only person at the police station, then it's pretty obvious who it came from. So all
That's
the
a
time
good
as a betrayer, you want to kind of hold back some of your starter cards so that you have something to throw in later in the game.
That's smart.
I didn't consider that.
I'm glad that you're helping me out here, John.
Absolutely. So after we reveal the crisis, everybody will roll their dice.
Okay.
They'll have one die plus one die for every survivor that they control.
Okay.
And then, starting with a player with the knife, or the first player token, you'll take turns spending your dice on various actions, and taking some actions that don't require that you spend a die. And then once the player's just spent.
Don't stab me.
Different actions. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, Anne was stabbing me with the cardboard knife.
In the back, specifically.
That's the correct place. So the actions that require that you spend a die on them are attacking a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, you have to spend a die equal to or higher than your survivor's attack rate. Whenever you attack a zombie, it always is successful, so the zombie's always going to die.
Okay.
But every time you attack a zombie, you have to roll the exposure die. The exposure die has 6 sides that are blank, 3 sides that are bites, or 3 sides that are wounds, 2 sides that are frostbite, and 1 side that's a bite. If you roll the bite, then the survivor that you rolled for instantly dies, and there's a chance that the bite will spread to the other survivors at their location. So,
That's awful.
the attack is always successful, but the outcome.
Okay.
The next action that requires a die is searching. To search, you're going to spend a die of your survivor's search value or higher, and then you get to draw the top card of the location that they're at. You can spend multiple dice searching, so you can search and then search again. And you can also, when you search, choose to make some noise. And when you make noise, you'll put a noise token next to the item tag at that location, and then you'll get to look at an additional card. So let's say I look at the first thing because I'm at the hospital because we need medicine, and I don't draw medicine. Then I can make a noise and look at another card, and maybe it's still not medicine. So I can look at another, make another noise, look at another.
So these are the noise slots here.
Yep, fill in those slots. Once I've drawn, or once I've done making noise, I only get to keep one of those cards.
Ooh.
And I'm going to discard the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
So making noise doesn't let you draw or keep more cards, it just lets you look at them.
To search through more.
Yep.
Okay.
And every noise token has a chance of attracting the next zombie at the end of the round.
Yes.
So it's not indefinite, but you want to be careful.
What are the odds of attracting a zombie by making a noise? Do you know that? Off the top of your
Yeah,
head?
it's 50%. You'll roll a d6, and on a 1 to 3, you'll attract another zombie.
Okay.
Okay.
The next 3 actions that require that you spend a die, don't care what number is on the dice, you can spend pretty much anything you want. Barricading, you just spend a die, you build a barricade at your location, and they'll go in one of the zombie spots at the location.
So those are these spots here that are the entrances?
Yep, or at the library, there's 3 spots for zombies.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, and zombies will always go into empty spots first. So say the library had one barricade on the left-hand side. The first zombie that comes is going to take one of the right-hand spots. The second zombie is going to take one of the right-hand spots. And then the third zombie would get rid of the barricade, and you wouldn't place that spot.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yep. And then the next action is clean waste. So the majority of cards that you play are going to go to the waste pile of the colony. And I mean, that's not just candy wrappers and other things. It's pretty horrible in there if you don't clean it up. So you can take the action of clean waste and spend a die. And you'll take the top 3 cards off the waste pile and remove them from the game. There's really not any way to get cards back to the waste pile, so it's always just top 3, so you don't have to really analyze what they are.
Okay.
At the end of the round, during the colony phase, there's a step that says step waste. And what you'll do is you'll count the cards in the waste pile, and for every 10 waste, you'll lose a morale.
That's quite a lot of waste, though. Okay.
Yeah, but almost every card you play is going to go there.
So is it a lot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll fill up pretty.
Okay.
And then the next action that you can do that you can spend the die on is that you can attract zombies. So when you attract zombies, you can move 2 zombies from a location to a location where you have a survivor.
Oh.
And that sounds like it's not a great action, but a lot of times it's better to try to manipulate the zombies and move them around than try to fight them, because when you fight them, it's potentially that they could just die.
Okay.
Then there's a few actions that don't require an action die down at the bottom. Playing a card, you can play as many cards as you want from your hand. The majority of cards go to the waste pile when you play them. The exception is outsider cards. When you play an outsider card, it's going to get removed from the game, and you'll get a new survivor.
Okay.
Adding cards to the crisis, I already talked about, so you can put any number of cards from your hand face down in the crisis pile.
Mm-hmm.
The
Try to
crisis.
help out with that.
That's the crisis contributions area of the board.
Yep, right there. And those always go face down.
Okay.
Then moving to survivor, each survivor can move once per round. You can go to or from the colony or to or from any location outside the colony. So you don't have to move adjacent or anything. You can go from the hospital to the police station.
Okay.
Every time a survivor moves, though, they have to roll the exposure die, and there's a chance that they get hurt or frostbite or bitten. If they do get bitten when moving, the bite effect is going to happen where they end up that day.
Okay.
So that's moving to survivor. Now, one of the cards that you're going to see a bunch during the game is fuel. You can play a fuel card, move a survivor without having to roll for exposure. So that's pretty helpful.
Do you have?
Taking your car over to the location.
That's a few.
Yeah. Yep, you spend some fuel and you hop in a vehicle and move across town.
Okay.
Now you want to be careful because fuel and food and all those other things are also going to be needed to keep the colony running and to prevent crisis from happening. So you don't want to just spend them willy-nilly, but always keep in mind that they're there when you need them.
Okay.
Very good.
And keep in mind that when you play those, they'll go into the window.
They'll go into which pile?
The waste pile.
The waste pile.
Yep. And the last 3 actions, or the last 4 actions are all pretty simple. You can spend food tokens out of the food supply
Okay.
to increase a die that you haven't spent yet by 1. So you can use that to bump dice up. You can request items from other players. So you can say, does anybody have an outsider card? Does anybody have some fuel? fuel, and they can give that to you. If you do request a card, though, then you have to immediately play it. You can't ever put it into your hand. The next action is hand off. Hand off is just kind of like a corner case. That is when you want to move a piece of equipment that's already equipped to survive from one survivor to the next one, and they have to be the same location. But when you request, you can request it from anywhere. You don't have to be at the same location.
Gotcha.
And then finally is voting to exile. If you think that another player is the betrayer, then you can vote to exile them. And when you do that, you'll vote, and if the majority votes that they are the betrayer, then they'll get exiled, and then they'll get a exile card that'll change their goals for the game. And there's a few other things that happen that I'll explain if it comes up. Yeah, there you go. So, and it has a different outcome if you are the betrayer or if you're not the betrayer.
Thanks, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, ready to get set up?
And that's pretty much it.
I think I'm ready.
The other thing to remember is that on your turn, player to your right draws a crossroad card, and then we'll monitor for you doing what the crossroad card says on your turn. And if you do the thing that the crossroad card says, then they should stop you immediately and read off the crossroad card.
So that's what we have the app for, right?
Yep, I got the app for that.
Yep.
All right. So is there anything else we need to know before we start?
I don't think so. Do you guys have any questions about how the game is played that I can answer?
I'm sure we'll have one or two in the middle of it.
And by 1 or 2, he means 800 because we asked lots of questions.
Not a problem.
So while they're kind of setting up, I wanted to talk a little bit, I guess, about you and your history as a game designer, some interesting things that I think our audience would like to know. Dead of Winter was one of your first games, but it was not your first game that you put out. The first game would be Pocket Dungeon, right?
That's correct, yeah.
And that was a game.
I released Pocket Dungeon as a print-and-play game, I think 9 years ago, maybe?
I thought the coolest part about Pocket Dungeon was that it was intended to be played during meetings. It is intended to be hidden. That is so cool. I love the fact that you thought to use Post-it notes as a D6.
Yeah, thank you. I had an office job at the time, and I was trying to think, well, how can I play some more games while at the office? And that's where the kind of the design went from.
I love things that are it's a sneaky game, and it's a dungeon crawler, and you can sit there and be sneaky and nerdy, and nobody knows. But yeah, I thought that was absolutely super cool.
I definitely play tested it quite a few times at work.
That's the right environment to play test that game. I mean, you gotta make sure it works. Yes. Matt's gonna play as one of his characters. He's gonna pull the
Mall Santa.
The Mall Santa, which is absolutely fabulous.
You want to pick your characters?
I did.
No, I gave you a random shuffle. You can't cherry pick.
Why?
And you only get to choose 2 of them. You can't be 4 people at the start.
Okay.
You got the dog.
I want to be the accountant. Can I cherry pick the accountant?
No, you can't cherry pick the accountant. You can play as the dog though.
I can play as Danny DeVito.
Here, you could have those back. So I'm going to be playing as Forrest Plum, the Mall Santa, and Olivia Brown, the Doctor.
You want to play
So
as Sparky the dog? Oh, the stunt dog?
Geek and Sundry did a parody of Dead of Winter. First of all, how cool is it to see somebody like Felicia Day and the rest of there was a lot of the guild cast in that parody video for Dead of Winter. That must have been really cool to see the characters that you've been working on, have them bring them to life.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was a highlight for me.
It was so cool. Felicia Day plays Dr. Olivia Brown, and in there she's like, I'm a doctor, and like, you're a chiropractor. It doesn't count.
So would you say that I am now officially this stream's Felicia Day?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, you are.
So what am I?
This is your secret card.
So I should show this to everyone.
What's it say, Matt?
What's that text on the bottom of this card mean? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Or am I?
Or am I?
Ah.
Will Wheaton on tabletop
Will
was the betrayer in his game.
Ah.
It was very amusing.
Okay.
Super cool.
I'm playing as Mike Chow, the ninja, and
Okay.
Bev Russell, the mother.
So what are your special abilities?
Let's show off Mike first.
Sure.
So Mike, he has anywhere when performing an attack with Mike, do not roll for exposure. So he can kill zombies without an issue.
Very good.
And then Bev Russell has the colony. It's a dice action. It has to be 1+, so any die pretty much. Once per round, you may kill 2 zombies at the colony as long as there is at least 1 helpless survivor token at the colony. Do not roll for exposure. So I can stay at the colony and just clear it out as long as we have 1 helpless person there.
So you want to show off mine for me?
All right.
That's Forrest Plum, the Mall Santa. He's got some fight in him, and he's got the ability anywhere. At the beginning of your turn, you may remove Forrest from the game to raise morale by 1.
Oh,
So
so
I could-
Santa just goes back to North Pole and everyone's happy.
Exactly. And then there's Olivia Brown here, and Olivia Brown's ability is once per turn. Per round, you may remove any type of wound token from a survivor that shares a location with Olivia, and she may use it on herself.
That's very cool. That's
Yeah.
a cool ability.
So she get rid of Frostbite.
Right.
Which one's going to be your leader?
Mall Santa, for sure. I need Mall Santa to be the leader.
So the leader goes to your left, and then your
Okay.
characters go on your sheet.
Is this your sheet or is this an extra sheet?
That's an extra sheet.
Here you go. I'm gonna play as James Myers, aka Danny DeVito. Once per round, you may re-roll 1 or more of your unused action dice. You must keep the second re-roll.
Very good.
Very good. And Sophie Robinson, who looks super awesome. She's very BA.
She's a pilot.
She's a pilot. Once per round, you may look at the top card of a single location's item deck. After you have looked at the card, place it back on top of that item deck. That seems like it makes a lot of sense with the noise thing, whether it's worth it to risk that 50% chance of attracting a zombie.
Also, look at her search. That's impressive.
It's a 1+.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does that mean?
And she can look at any item deck, not just the one she's at.
Oh, that's even cooler.
So those numbers, Anne, so for your one character, it's a 3. That means you need to roll a 3 or higher in order to be able to successfully search there. So since it's a 1+ for her.
She searches all the things.
Whereas
Oh.
James Myers here, Danny DeVito, he can't fight to save his life.
Because he has, because it's
6+.
Yeah, that's not being rolled. It's because he's
Now,
he's funny though.
Mall Santa has got some fight.
Some scrappy.
Yeah, he's a scrappy Mall
he's
Santa.
scrappy. Now, also, keep in mind, the abilities down at the bottom will say colony or a specific location or anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you can use the ability.
Where you can use it, not necessarily where you must be located.
Well, yeah, that's where they have to be located for you to use that ability.
Okay. But in the case of Sophie Robinson, I can look at any location even though I'm not located there for the search.
Correct. Yeah, because her ability says anywhere in parentheses, so she can be anywhere, and then it also says you can look at any item there.
I
Wow.
see all and am all.
Okay.
So she could search from the colony?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't have to travel. You
It's-
just
Well, she can look at it. She doesn't ever get to keep it, but she
Right.
can look at that top card.
I have to search as an action.
And some of the abilities have a number in parentheses as well. It'll say like 3+, so that just means you have to spend a die of that or higher.
That's like your colony
yeah.
action.
And it's just a 1+, so I could use any eye. It's just
Nice.
Okay.
okay. So we got that. Who has the highest influence?
What is that, the number on the top right?
Yeah.
In the red circle.
Oh, did Anne beat me by 2?
Yeah.
I have 56, and it's 58.
So that makes her.
How is
first player.
Mall Santa only a 14?
There's a reason why morale goes up when he leaves.
Yeah. Oh, I just love this mini here. The cutout.
So you, when developing Dead of Winter, had originally intended for this to be a print and play?
Yeah, when I first, because with Pocket Dungeon, it had been nominated for Golden Beagle Award, and it was one of the most downloaded files on BGG the year that I posted it. So I definitely thought about just doing it as another print and play. And I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do this full time. So I didn't know if it was worth trying to pursue it. But luckily, when Isaac played it, he said that he wanted to work on it together and trying to flesh it out and make it a problem. So
now I'm curious about the timeline with the development, because I was listening to an episode of our friend Jeffrey Norman Bourbeau did the Nerd Fountain with you, Matt Fantastic, and a couple of other people as like a designer's 101 at Metatopia, I think.
Yeah, the panel from Metatopia.
Yes, and you were talking about, it was absolutely a great panel to listen to, super cool, to kind of get some insight on the way you guys think when you're developing the games. And you had mentioned in there some of the mistakes that first-time game developers do is they hold on to their stuff that they've started off creating with. And you had mentioned you were X amount of time into the development of this game, and you ended up scrapping like over 100 components of the game.
That was actually Dinosaur Island.
Okay.
Yeah, we scrapped like 180 components at one point when we were trying to slim it down.
And Dinosaur Island, that's the Kickstarter that just finished with the super cool bright neon colors where you have your own, it's pretty much Jurassic Park, the board game. Like you have your own Jurassic Park and you're trying to develop the best dinosaur park that you can. People get eaten. Sounds like a lot of fun. The game style is really neat. People were comparing it to a Trapper Keeper. I feel like that's super appropriate.
Yeah, it definitely looked like that. One shot I did the art for it. He did such a fantastic job. But yeah, we trimmed a lot of stuff out of that during the development of it.
That's crazy. How many pieces did that game end up having after you had gone through the various iterations?
Oh, I'd have to look at the rule book, but I think it's down to a reasonable number now. But it's a lot of tiles and a lot of dinosaur meeples, but we cut down a lot of cubes and found ways to make the tracking of information more efficient. So, I mean, I think it's probably around like 200 components now altogether, counting cards and tiles and things like that.
Fair enough. Okay, are we all the colony? And that game, I know some of your Kickstarter backers were concerned because you guys were saying, oh, we're going to have it shipped out in August, and they were concerned with a tight that sounds like a tight deadline for a Kickstarter, but you wanted to make sure everybody knew that you guys pretty much came to the Kickstarter with the game already set and that it went to production a week after the Kickstarter ended.
Yep, they went to production as soon as possible after the Kickstarter ended. We really just had a few stretch goal things as far as graphic design. I know a lot of games when they do a Kickstarter, some of the stretch goals aren't even, designed in the game yet. So, we wanted people to be confident that, we were pretty much ready to roll on this. We really, wanted to try to gauge interest, and we also wanted to try to make a version of it that was really nice, and that it wasn't really viable to do that without Kickstarter.
So you said stretch goals, which is when I had my girly little hands over the nose moments. The boys, I'm not sure if the boys know. Can you tell them what one of the stretch goals for Dinosaur Island was?
The pogs?
Yes!
Or the slap bracelet?
I didn't know about the slap bracelet, but I knew about the pogs. That's so great!
Yeah, the pogs are fantastic.
That's nostalgia city right there.
I mean, the game is very neon 90s Trapper Keeper.
Like Lisa Frank.
Yes. And the fact that Pogs were a stretch goal. Come on.
Yeah, we wanted to make it real nostalgic. I mean, Jurassic Park, was a state from that era for us. And we wanted the game to feel like
I thought it was absolutely super cool.
That would explain your excitement.
We were just talking about slammers and pogs on Tuesday.
We were. We had a rather in-depth discussion about them.
We did. The best slammers were the razor metal ones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They end up metal slammers.
Thank you.
But except they damage your bond. So if you're a collector, you didn't want.
Unless you were playing with somebody else's stack, and then it didn't matter.
Exactly.
Destroy you and your pogs.
Oh goodness. So are we ready to go here, Josh?
So we have to pick our main objective.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the one the game says to start with.
So we're going to start with that one.
Yeah.
So, you want me to read it off?
Go.
So setup, morale starts at 6, round track starts at 6, add 1 zombie to all non-colony locations. So for victory, every time a zombie is killed, roll a die. If the die result is 4 or higher, add a zombie token to the objective. Accumulate 3 zombies on the main objective for each player that started the game. At the start of the game, read sections M10 on page 17. So every time a zombie is killed, roll a die. If it's a 4+, add a zombie token to the objective. Okay.
And set up the zombies at all non-colony locations. So is that the gas station, hospital, library, school, etc., etc.?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're looking at getting 9 tokens on that tracker,
On the biohazard
correct?
spots.
On the biohazard
Yep.
spots.
Okay. So it's at M10? Okay, so we need more samples. January 25th. As if the colony needed to smell even worse. Now we're storing corpses in the sheds where we once kept our plentiful food stores.
That's disgusting.
God, what I wouldn't give to taste a carrot again. You know who has on her bossy boots once more. I didn't like the doctors before the world ended, and I don't like them now. That's
Guess
me.
who's the boss?
That's me. She says studying the bodies might help her identify how to stop the plague. Yeah, right. Better to spend time figuring out the quickest, cheapest way to commit suicide. But whatever. Everyone else is excited to help, and maybe that's the real value of this little project. All this research will do is tell us what we already know. The dead come back and try to eat you. Whoop-de-frickin' do. Still, if Her Royal Highness does come up with a cure, I'd better be first in line to get it.
Who wrote the stories for the books? The short paragraphs. It's absolutely fabulous.
Oh, they're fantastic. There's definitely a team effort. I think Mr. Bistro did the majority of that, though.
That was really awesome. I like that. Especially because you now have to refer to me as Her Royal Highness.
I would.
Should I change your name?
Please. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Alright, so what's up next, Josh?
Alright, so we put our zombies in, we got everything up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to kill 9 zombies.
Yep. It's a good thing I've got Scrappy Santa here.
Yeah.
And we got the Mike Chow.
Yeah.
And this person kills 2 zombies around, pretty much.
If they're in the colony.
If they're in the colony.
Bev
Right.
Russell.
So I can attract zombies and then kill them.
You woohoo!
What do you need? A helpless.
And I need a helpless
Survivor?
survivor in the. She's the mommy, so she needs a helpless kid to protect.
It's the adrenaline rush.
you
And
go.
you all.
Mall Santa.
Alright,
And Mall Santa too.
so that's everything. And you are. First, I need to put that poll up real quick.
Oh, there you go.
So, in addition to Dinosaur Island, you have another game that went straight to retail and is coming out in July.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sorry. In addition to Dinosaur Island, you have another game. First of all, I heard you have something like 15, 17 projects going on at the same... He's looking at the whiteboard. That's crazy.
Let's look at my whiteboard.
How did you know that, Anne? Is it the camera that you have set up in his place?
I do. You don't know this.
Oh.
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 She's a wee bit of a stalker. It's fine.
Yeah, I think 15, 17 projects right now. They're
You-
in various stages.
Now, in addition to being a game designer, you're also a parent.
Mm-hmm.
How do you juggle all the things? I have 2 boys, a job, and I do this, and I feel overwhelmed.
Did you attend clown college? Are you very good at juggling?
I'm horrible at juggling. I'm also horrible at scheduling, so that doesn't help either.
Good job, Matt. You got him listing off all the bad things. Way to bring the stream up
All right.
and happy.
So you ready for our first crisis?
Of course.
This is what chat picked.
Horror in the night. That sounds promising. Horror in the night. What is that? Canned food?
Yeah, it's food.
Food equals number of non-exiled players. So that's
3?
Yeah.
You do what for a living?
I don't know. Fail, we're going to lose 2 morale. Optional, add 2 additional food cards to gain 1 morale for preventing the crisis.
Yep, and every crisis has that. If you overpay for it, then you can gain morale.
Okay, and then the downside for that is we're just accumulating more waste, right?
Yeah, and you're getting rid of resources that you may need later.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So, Anne, you are the most influential person here.
I am, obviously. Okay. I have my quick reference guide, which we all know is my absolute favorite component in a game.
Meow.
Round summary, player's turn phase. Reveal crisis, which we've done. Roll the action dice. I have 2 dice because I have myself, moi, my leader, Sophie, and my follower, James. So I'm going to roll my 3d6s.
Everyone rolls their dice at the beginning, right, John?
Yeah, everybody rolls all their dice to begin into that.
So I have a 6, a 4, and a 3.
And I forgot this. How much starting gear do we get? 5?
Look at you.
Yep, everybody will get 5 cards over there.
I had a great roll.
Just a name 99 is asking in chat, got a question, does this have an expansion? Not only does this have the expansion The Long Night, but you also have another expansion coming out for it shortly, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we have the Warring Colonies expansion, should be out at Gen Con this year. And that'll let you play 2 copies of the game against each other with up to 11 players.
11 players. That'd be so cool.
It would be.
So for the
Yeah,
Long
I
Night...
think that's going to be a big hit at conventions where you can get a bunch of people together.
And play in a big group.
Yeah.
I think that's really exciting. So you can play The Long Night as a standalone. You can obviously play Dead of Winter as standalone, but for this next expansion, you must have either Dead of Winter and The Long Road, or 2 copies of either game.
Correct.
So that was important to
Clarify.
Yep.
clarify.
So, Anne, it is
Yeah.
your
We
turn.
also have Dead of Winter Flip 'em Up coming up later this year, too.
What is that?
It's a dexterity game.
Yeah, so for fans of Flip 'em Up, it's a version of this, where you get to flip bullets at the zombies.
You have a dexterity game coming up also with the Atari collection that you're doing with IDW too, don't you? The Asteroids game is a dex game?
Yep, Jim Shock and I designed a game based on asteroids that's dexterity based. Well,
I messaged Ross before we went, Ross who works on the marketing with IDW, before we went on stream. I was like, so Ross, just how much of this collection are we allowed to talk about?
He said everything, right?
Yes, he said all of the things. No, he did
they
not.
haven't told me, so whatever you guys say, I trust.
Oh, don't listen to me then.
He gave us 3 games. I
Yeah,
think we could talk
so,
about.
they've announced the first 3 games in the lineup. So Asteroids, Missile Command, and
Centipede?
Centipede are the first 3. And Centipede will be the first one in all.
That's exciting.
Very cool.
I was stalking
Working in the
John.
lab late one night.
Yes, I did the mesh. And he had said something really neat about Centipede that I didn't know.
What's that?
John, what is the little guy at the bottom shooting the centipede?
It's a gnome.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yep, it's not a spaceship or anything else.
I definitely thought it was a spaceship.
I think most people did.
He also said that you also are working on a card game with him for Siberia.
Yep, well, Daryl Andrews and I did we're doing a series of 3 games right now that are all called Outposts. The first one's Outpost Siberia, and it's a 54-card survival game. So the challenge that IDW had for us was, can we make a game that's a survival game kind of like Dead of Winter, but just using 54 cards?
That must have been a really exciting challenge for you.
It was a huge challenge. It was a really cool process to try to figure out a good way to do it and also make a lot of sense. Because you can put a lot of information on a card, but it may not make any sense to players. So doing it in a way that made sense as well was a really neat challenge.
And you're kind of a self-declared experience-first game designer, so I can see eliciting an experience or an emotion out of text on a card, but I'm sure that a lot of that comes from the actual tactile experience that a game gives you. Moving pieces around, doing things like a dex game. I'm sure it's easier to elicit the kind of feeling you want from somebody out of those kind of components, and it's doable, but probably more challenging doing it with cards. Is that fair assumption? Fair to say?
Oh yeah, definitely. That was an interesting part to do too. Because there's not a lot of room for flavor text or other things too, because we really have to use all the cards to communicate information in different ways.
Okay. Look at me. Okay. So I have stuff.
And things?
And things!
Or just stuff?
No, just stuff.
So whatever are you going to do with it?
They didn't give me the things. So I can do a couple of things that require one of my dice. You'd think that we manufactured them and I'd know which one's which.
Not at all.
Not at all. And a bunch of stuff that do not require an action dice. So since this is a cooperative game, what should we be doing for our first turn?
Well, we need to figure out the crisis, so we need to put food out. We also need to feed ourselves for everyone that's still in the colony at the end.
And that's one food for every 2 people,
Yes. Right? Rounding up.
So we need 3 foods.
If we
Correct.
all stay in the colony. If you leave the colony,
You're fending for yourself.
you're fending for yourself, we don't need to feed you.
Mhm.
So we need a lot of food. I have a lot of food in my hand.
Okay.
I don't.
I have 4 of my 5 cards are food.
I am food scarce. Luckily, Mall Santa runs off of liquor.
I have some food.
I really have 1 food and that's it, so...
Okay. So how much food do we need for the crisis?
3. 1 per each player.
Okay. So we can all then contribute. Well, you can't. You and I have to contribute to meet the
Compensate for
crisis.
me.
Yes. You can also go search. You can go to the grocery store and search for some food.
I feel like it's kind of odd that everybody got food, but you.
But see, now if he lies and he puts something in the crisis contribution, we know he's a betrayer, and then we just kick him out next round.
Or I'm going to put my 1 food in the crisis
I
contribution.
thought you said you didn't have any.
No, I have 1.
That's what I heard.
No, I have 1.
We're gonna get a junk.
He's gonna give us his junk.
No!
Thank you, Josh.
So you can go to the grocery store and get food. So one thing you didn't notice
The grocery.
is
Oh yeah.
you see the little symbols on top?
Yeah.
The first symbol on there is the most likely item you'll find there.
Okay.
And that goes down in order.
Fantastic.
So, grocery store and the school are most likely places to find food. And you have your ability so you can check the top of the deck,
Right.
and you can search like crazy because
Yeah.
you have all that.
Okay. So what happens if I move to the grocery store?
Chat's gonna roll the exposure dice and see what happens to you.
What happens with my interaction with the zombie that's at that location?
He's just there. He's chilling.
He's
You're
chilling.
ignoring him. You could kill him if you
Chilling
want.
in the snow. He's
Yeah.
just. Yeah. Oh, God.
The zombies are pretty dumb and slow, so it's easy for you to get around them and do what you want to.
Okay.
So you gonna move?
Do it. Do
Only
it.
if we had the person who made the game here to give us some advice on what would be a good first move.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different factors. It depends on what your secret objective is. It depends on the main objective. I mean, for me, I, from the get-go, start working on my secret objective. Because you may not know when you have time for it later, so working on it now can definitely help. But food is always solid. If you can go to the grocery store and get some food, it'll help you out later.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store.
And roll an exposure die.
I go on this circle here in the picture.
You got a blank.
You got a blank, so you're okay.
Okay. So I can search on a 1 or whatever. So I'll use my 3 for my used action die.
Mm-hmm.
I like this little mechanic. This helps my ADD lots.
So what's your ability? Anyway?
Well, I can once per round I can look at the top card of a single location's item deck. After you've looked at the card, place it back on top of the item deck.
So you could have looked at the grocery store
Before you went to the grocery store.
I didn't look at it.
I know. I'm just saying you could have looked at the grocery store before you went.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't a food, you could have said, "I'm going to go try the school instead," because the school also has food.
Oh.
Just a note in the future.
Or since you're not at the school now, you can look at the school so you know if it's worth it to move over there later.
Yes.
Or if somebody else should go there.
Exactly.
You can do it, so you could actually pull your card.
Ooh, that's cool.
And
You're not supposed to show them.
No, Oh.
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 I thought that this. Okay.
You
you
thought
can play that
wrong.
if you want.
Do I need. Yeah. Yeah, I want to play it.
What is it?
2 outsiders. Add the top card of the survivor deck to your following and place their matching standee at the colony. Add 1 helpless survivor token to the colony. That's good because that's good for you.
That's good. That triggers Josh's ability there.
Triggers my
He
ability.
could use it better.
So you got
Alexis Gray. Hey, she kind of looks like me.
School marm?
I need my glasses.
she's a librarian.
A librarian. Yes.
Librarian.
She's from Liberia.
She's a bear. What's her ability?
So what's your stats and her abilities there? Andy?
So her influence is a 46. That is attack.
Yeah, 5+ for attack and 4+ for search.
Once per round, when performing a search at the library, you may look at and keep 1 additional card.
Ooh.
So she's good for the library. You just put them next to each other.
Okay. So that was the first one. I can choose to make a noise and risk a 50-50 shot at looking at more of the grocery store stuff.
That's to look at
No,
it.
no, because you kept that card.
Yeah, you kept the
okay.
card. So
I
if
would
you
have
want
to
to look at
discard
more
it.
cards.
That makes sense.
So no, you could look at the top card because that's any time, right?
Right, because you didn't use your ability, so you could look at the top card of the grocery store right now to see if it's worth it for you to stay there next turn, something like that.
Or you
Or
can look at a different stack. You can look
Yeah.
at the library and then send
that's true. You
the
can look at,
librarian over to the library and see if it's worth going over there.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I don't have to show you guys, right?
Yeah, no, you don't show anybody.
Okay. So I know what is there. I need to make a contribution. So that's my contribution. I have 2 more dice and I'm not quite sure what I
You
should
can
do with
search
them.
more.
Yeah, you can definitely search more if you like.
Okay, and I can keep what I search?
Yeah, you get to keep 1 card if you search. If you don't like that card and you want another card to look at, you can create noise to do it.
Okay. This is fine. And I want to play it.
Okay.
I get another Outsiders.
oh Jesus,
Oh, Matt, can you grab a unknown guy right there?
this here.
Yeah.
This is the helpless
Yeah,
survivor.
that's a helpless survivor.
Okay.
All right, and what do you get? Top card again?
Correct. Add the top card of the Survivor deck to your following. And place their matching standee at the colony.
You
You
got, the truck
got
driver.
Rod Miller, the truck driver.
He looks like a pretty cool guy. Anyway, when moving Rod, do not roll for exposure.
So
Because he is a
Don't roll for exposure
hard-weathered guy,
when
and
you-
he's used to this.
when you move your rod.
so can you grab the truck driver?
Yeah, I sure can.
We also get another helpless survivor.
Where is he? Oh, here he is. He's sitting down drinking a
No.
beer.
No?
Now, you guys, you don't have to play the outsider cards if you don't want.
Yeah, you
You
don't
can
have.
always put them in your hand or trade them between players.
Okay.
She wants all the survivors. That's what she's going for.
You
But
have
we
hungry mouths to feed.
we need another helpless guy.
Okay.
And I have one more die that I can use.
So you can go anywhere with him, and you can search somewhere else if you want. I don't know what your secret objective is. If you need to collect something, or if you're a betrayer and you just want us all to die horribly, or you could fight the zombie if you want, but you have a chance of getting infected.
Hurt. But I can move one of my followers. I don't have to just move.
You
Right.
move them.
Okay.
And your truck driver doesn't have to roll a die when he moves, so he's like completely safe.
Yeah, like that's the person you want to send out scavenging is your truck driver.
But what
People
about the
call him
librarian?
Scooter all the time and say that he just scoots around town on his chair.
Scooter!
That is great.
What are you doing with poor
I love the
Scooter?
kind of mythos that people like build up around some of the characters.
Let's
And
bring
remember,
Scooter
everyone
to the
that's
gas
not-
station.
Not in
And I can use my last die.
what's the number?
A 6?
Okay, you just have to make sure it's higher than
A
their
3?
Yeah,
A
it's
6
higher.
is higher than a 3.
It is.
Imagine that.
I didn't know what her die was, and I didn't know what the.
Okay.
All right,
The
so
cards.
did she trigger any of her crossroads stuff?
No, she didn't do any of the crossroads stuff. You still can do any of your free actions if you want. That's up to you.
Spend food. I don't have food tokens to spend. I don't
Oh,
have-
this would be the increase your thing. So if you want to play any more cards, or if you want to move any of your survivors out.
No, I think I'm happy.
Okay.
All right, so who goes next?
It's Matt's turn.
Yay, Matt's turn. So I rolled my die. I'm going to move Mall Santa over to the gas station, so I'm going to need someone to roll an exposure die.
So I have to watch and see if this happens for him?
Yes.
But I can't tell him what it is.
No, don't tell him what it is. I mean, I can.
Joshua, did you ask for a exposure die?
Oh, sorry.
It'd help if you listened.
Are you going to cry now?
I am.
I feel like the two of you should talk about
You
your
know,
relationship problems.
You got a wound.
I hate you. Because
Yay!
if you would have done it when I asked you to,
That's
it
good,
would have been
right?
a blank.
The wound? That's
It's,
good for you.
It's very good.
It's good.
So it's
Chicks-
and that's 3 wounds to get killed,
Yes,
right?
At least you didn't get frostbite. Someone in the
Chicks-
chat's asking how many characters are based on people Jonathan knows.
Scooter. Scooter's based on somebody you know. Please say yes.
No, there's a few that we kind of based on people that we know, and there's a hidden story that we haven't told about the entire cast of characters. That I can't say.
So movement doesn't cost any of my die, correct?
No, movement's a free action. You can only move one space with each character, though.
With each character.
Yeah, once per round per character.
Okay. And then I'm going to use one of my die right now to... Oh, I'm going to attack the zombie. That's over there.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend that.
Now my wife is a character in the expansion though, so that's one that we do know for sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Is it named after her, or is it under a different
Yeah.
name?
And you need to
It's
roll.
under her name.
You need to roll exposure die, right?
Did
You don't
she
have anything to-
did she get to pick the occupation and the special ability?
No, but I mean, she got to pick what the character, how they looked and what they're wearing and stuff. Which is pretty.
What is your wife's name? I'm gonna have Josh Google it so that I can be nosy.
Jamie Gilmour. Makes you better.
Do the things with the stuff.
Matt just got bitten.
Oh, that's bad.
Mall Santa got bitten.
How?
Mall Santa's dead.
How?
Our morale goes down to 5.
We just
Now you have the choice to kill off Rod and end this, or you can roll the exposure die. If you roll a blank, you're okay. If you roll anything else, you're dead. Since there's no one else at your location,
You should roll your
you
exposure
should
die.
roll.
wait. Because it's gonna spread to me?
Yep.
It's spread into you.
But if you roll a blank on the exposure die, you're fine.
Yeah. If you don't roll it, it's gonna your die, and then it spreads to someone else. But since you're the last person in that location, there's no harm in you
Can
rolling.
we exile him? I feel like this was planned.
So you're gonna roll a die.
Yes.
All right. So let's have chat roll your die. Hopefully.
So Olivia Brown gets promoted to my group leader?
Blank.
Yes!
So you're okay.
Oh, next one's a wound. So my turn still continues, though?
Yeah, your
Or
turn
does
still
it-
continues.
Okay.
You
You're
just,
doing great, by the way.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Mall Santa has died.
Has dead.
And brought down our morale because Santa's dead.
Yeah. Sorry.
There's no more Christmas.
So I can search in the colony.
No, you can't.
No, I
There's
can't.
nothing to
There's
search
nothing
in
to
the
search in the colony. What else? What can I do in the colony right now, or should I really
Put
move
up
out of
barricades?
here?
You can put up barricades, or you can attract some zombies for me to kill.
Well, that's a good idea. So I'm going to attract a zombie, and that just requires an action die, but no specific number.
Yes.
Correct?
And you could attract 2 zombies.
I'm gonna-
The zombie you You did kill these zombies, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Then
we add a token to our.
Oh, you roll a
Oh yeah, we got
D6.
a D6 on a 4+, right?
Yep.
That's 6.
So let's grab a token. They're back there.
See, that's why I did it. I'm trying to get the objective, guys. And so I attracted 1 zombie for you, Josh.
Okay. You track 2 zombies. Right?
Oh, yes.
Which zombies do you want to track?
You can take the one from the
Yeah, I'm
grocery
going to take the
store.
one from the grocery store.
Okay. Do you want to take the one from the library since
Yes.
there's less spawn points there?
Yes, so the grocery store and the library. That way, also the library is open for your librarian.
Yes.
In.
And we can put
They
them.
have to be from the same location.
Oh, they have
they
to be the same?
location.
Oh, okay.
So you can only grab one.
So I'll grab from the school.
Okay.
I mean,
Nobody's
the
at
grocery store.
school.
Grocery store.
And I can put them anywhere by the colony, right?
Yep, any empty spot.
All right. I'm gonna put them in 6 since that's gonna be the hardest spot to probably spawn in.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my final action to. What am I going to do? I will. You know what? I'm just going to spend it to throw up a barricade. It's not really that helpful in the colony, is it? Should I?
Not right now,
Yeah.
It's
because
always good to do ahead of time.
Yeah, let's be proactive.
okay.
Throw up a barricade for me.
We'll put it in slot 1.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to put a food card over here.
Are you sure that's what that
It
is?
is. Thanks.
You
Okay.
said you didn't have any, and magically a food card
I have one.
appeared.
So nothing triggered my crossroads.
You didn't get the fortune teller with your magic.
What?
Nothing triggered your crossroads. You're magic. You're not the fortune teller.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't food. Woo. Woo.
Why is that a fortune? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, it's the end of my turn.
And your turn. It's my turn now.
Yes.
Vote to exile him.
I need the crossroads.
Is this the
Thanks.
Britney Spears movie?
So
So what do I have
Sing
to
it.
do here?
click it. X.
X.
And then just click the card again.
Sing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a girl and not yet a woman.
Josh, it's your turn.
It's my turn. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to track the zombie. I will track I'll track the zombie from the library.
You do realize not every game you play do you have to be the tank, right?
I'm the tank.
I have this ability to kill zombies
I'm the
very
tank.
easily.
Just want to throw that out there. It's not a requirement.
Okay, so you're attracting the zombie from the library.
Yeah.
So with your little T-Rex arms.
And then once we're around, you may kill 2 zombies at the colony as long as there's at least 1 helpless survivor token in the colony. I don't roll for exposure, so I'm going to do that.
And you kill both the zombies.
And then I'm going to take 2d6. A 1 and 4, so we got 1 more token.
Very nice. So you're upping our objective. We've got 2 out of 9 now.
Yes.
Very good.
We got that going on. And as the ninja,
Whatever shall you
I will
do?
travel to the police station.
Ah, ninja police. Yes.
I rolled a blank. Alright, I'm okay. And then I'm going to kill
Everyone-
that zombie there. And I don't have to roll exposure die for that.
Why not?
Because the ninja doesn't have to roll exposure die when he kills zombies.
Oh, that's very nice.
I kill a lot of stuff without rolling dice.
That's very good. You have a
I
nice
rolled a
council.
2, so
You did not get
I
the,
did not get a token.
the marker, the token.
yes, I slaughtered the zombie too much to bring it back to make it useful.
And are you adding anything to
Oh,
the
yes, I
food
need-
stores?
So we need 1 more food here.
Assuming that you're not a bad guy.
Assuming that your magic
1,
food
2.
is
We need
actually
3
food.
foods to not starve. So I'm gonna play
Wow.
the last 3 of the foods I have because I
Okay.
put 1 there to get 3 food tokens to put into the food supply.
That brings us up to 5 waste. Oh, that waste does fill up really fast, John.
Yeah. Yeah, you need on hand.
And that is everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I didn't get my crossroads.
You did not.
Okay. So now it is the colony phase.
Correct, Mundo.
So first up, we have to pay our food. So we need to pay 3 food because we have 6 survivors.
Right.
So those tokens go away again.
Yay! Thanks for buying us food, Josh.
Then we check the waste, and we have 5 cards in waste. So we're okay. We add zombies. So how many zombies do we add, John?
Outside, you had 1 zombie per survivor,
Okay.
and then at the colony, you had 1 for every 2 survivors.
So we're going to add 3 zombies to the colony, and then 1 to the gas station, 1 to the school, grocery store, and 1 to the police
And they
station.
start 1, 2, 3, right?
Yep.
1, 2.
Yeah, there are one there, one there, one there. Yep.
Tiny T-Rex arms.
Okay.
You only need 2 food. Isn't Josh outside?
We have 2 helpless survivors. that
They're
need to
part
be
of
fed.
that count.
Yes.
Yep. That's why you don't necessarily want to play every outsider card that you have.
Yeah, and
All right. So that's the end of the
I'm
round.
gonna have an entourage.
what are you doing?
Move the
here?
round
Oh,
token.
that's
I'm gonna
nice.
do that. First player token is gonna move to Matt.
I get the stabby knife.
Yep.
I could have used that when I was Mall
And
Santa.
I'm closing the poll. So next crisis,
Overpopulation.
overpopulation.
Thanks, Anne. So, overpopulation. We need food equal to the number of non-exiled players. If we fail, kill 2 non-exiled survivors with the lowest influence. Oh, Malzahn is dead. Optional, add 2 additional food cards to gain 1 morale for preventing the crisis.
Okay. So we need a lot more food. Chad has this thing going on where we need to
How much food do we need?
3 food plus another 3 food in the supplies, or depending if everyone stays in there or not.
Right.
So we need a lot of food. All right. I'll put that there, and I'm gonna get the next poll up. Matt, it's your turn to start. You get the
All right. I need to. We all need to roll our dice.
yes. You get to roll
Oh.
more dice now.
Not me. Oh, I get to roll 1 less die now.
Yeah, you get to roll 1 less die now.
Oh, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
I hate you. All right, so I'm going to. Good roll, Ann.
Thank you very much.
So, do I want to risk it for the biscuit here? Maybe.
Always risk it for the biscuit.
So, Olivia Brown thinks that Rod is really cute, so she's gonna go
I mean, he is.
and hang out with him in the gas station.
This is the start of a really bad story.
So, Josh, can you roll an exposure die, please?
Yes, I can.
Oh, did you guys resolve the crisis card for the last one?
What?
Did we resolve the crisis card for the last one?
Yes, I gotta move
the
the.
crisis card.
I gotta move the
Oh, yeah,
cards.
there you go.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right.
It's blank. Okay, good.
So you're okay. You made it over there.
Yes. Thank you, thank you. So while I'm there, I'm going to use this opportunity to search. So I'm going to use my 5 action to search there.
Josh, while he's looking at the card, do you want to explain to our viewers and some of our new viewers how the poll works?
So the poll's up there. You just need to type 1, 2, or 3 of which option you want. You could type the words, but it's easier to type 1, 2, or 3.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then it'll update. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 votes. Your vote counts as twice, double. So our subscribers get a little extra voting power.
Twi-double. It's a new word that
Twi-double.
he's invented.
John, quick question for you here. Can you clean waste from anywhere or just from the colony?
From anywhere.
Okay. So I'm going to use my second die here to clean up 3 waste from the colony.
So you took the trash out with you when you went to
To the gas
Gas
station.
station.
Yeah. All right. And that is the end of my turn. Unfortunately, I can't help because, as I said before...
You are the betrayer, and you need to be exiled.
Exactly.
Vote for
So,
exile.
Joshua, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Indeed.
I need resources, but we also need to kill zombies.
And that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the 1 zombie in front of me,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna kill 2 more zombies from here.
It's not the Tuma zombie.
You're a nerd.
So I'm gonna roll 3 dice. 6, 4, 4. That's
wait, Josh.
what?
Hi.
Oh, I got 3 tokens, zombie tokens for our objective.
Okay.
That is
Good for you. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Toxic waste. I told the lazy jerk to get the fuel and medical waste offside. So guess what he didn't do? God only knows what's leaching into the ground now. Is our water supply contaminated? How about the garden? And of course, now it's colder than a snowman's balls outside, and we have to go clean that crap up. Every player with one or more survivors at the colony must vote with a thumbs up or thumbs down. The option with the most votes takes effect. So, for thumbs up, we have go out in the cold and clean up the waste, or thumbs down, do nothing.
So what's the...
You two are voting. I have no one in the colony.
What's the risk?
We don't know.
I don't know.
This is all the information we get.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, and now is it a thumbs up or thumbs down for each survivor, or is it just the players, the count?
It's just the players.
Okay, so what happens if we have a tie here? Who's the tiebreaker?
The first player.
First player. So you're tiebreaker.
Oh,
Even though you're not in the vote, you're tiebreaker.
it's good.
All right. And
I don't want to die.
we're going to clean it up. Ready?
No.
Set, go.
I'm gonna die!
So, Matt, are we cleaning up or are we leaving the waste? You
We're
get
gonna
to choose.
we're gonna clean up.
Okay.
Each player. Oh,
What?
that sucks.
I told you!
Each player must place a frostbite wound on a survivor they control at the colony.
You don't listen. You don't listen.
Oh, that sucks.
Matt's going to come heal us next turn.
Yeah,
With his doctor.
or you can come to the doctor.
There's no more empty spots on the gas station.
Anne's about to go. She could leave.
She could.
And she could move anywhere she wants with Mr. Truck Driver.
Danny DeVito is gonna get my frostbite token. Who gets your frostbite token? The only person.
It
you
goes
know.
on the character sheet. No,
Oh, it was in the character sheet.
So, Anne,
Yeah.
you can come visit the gas station doctor on your turn.
So is Anne going to get an extra damage when her turn starts, or is it the beginning of the player's turn that she gets that extra damage? John.
Sorry, what was that?
Does she get her extra damage at the beginning of her turn, or when the player's turn starts? From the frostbite?
At the beginning of the player's turn.
Okay. So you're automatically going to start with 2 damage on your turn.
Oh, that's awful.
I'm sorry.
Can we exile Josh?
We might be able to.
Alright, so.
I feel like Anne's like a
Can I
betrayer.
get 3 more zombie tokens to put on the thing?
And her like win condition is you have to exile a non-betrayer. Oh, is that what it is, Anne? Oh, did I call it?
I feel like Josh makes bad life choices.
Alright, so we're at 5. I'm going to use my last one to search.
Did you find something useful? Maybe like a hot, like a electric blanket to help with the frostbite?
No, nothing to help with the
Food?
Food?
I have no food. I
Food? Food.
yeah, that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
That's disappointing. So what's next, Josh?
It's answer.
How's the frostbite? Is it called? Brrr.
So now I got frostbite on your turn. It's my turn now, so I'm adding an additional frostbite
No,
token.
No, wound.
Wound token.
So flip it over.
What's the difference?
You'll get an additional.
Oh, I get one frostbite and 1 wound?
Yep.
Because I get a wound from the frostbite?
Yep.
So next turn, Anne's gonna go before me again, so I'm not gonna be able to heal her. All right?
Yep.
So I have medicine.
Your love is like bad medicine.
Bad. You're going to sing it?
No.
Sing for me.
What
I
does
can
it say?
I remove any type of wound token from a survivor you control, or remove any type of wound token from a survivor that shares a location with a survivor that you control. So,
You wanna get rid of
Devil's
the frostbite.
advocate here. Hold on. Devil's advocate. Who is more important? James Myers or Bev?
Who just kills zombies left and right, and that's to get our main
James
objective.
Myers.
Why is James Myers more important?
Because you're the one who chose to go outside.
Matt's actually the one that chose to go outside because he broke the tie.
No. If you had just agreed with me, then this wouldn't be an issue.
You don't know what the other option was.
Not die.
But theoretically here, I can go and save Josh before he dies. I wouldn't have been able to save you.
So you got rid of the frostbite, so because every round that frostbite's just going to keep doing.
Right, so now
you
I just have the 1 wound.
Yes.
Okay, I'm moving over to the library.
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 So you need to roll an exposure.
Yes. Don't get
Bitten.
bitten.
Get bit. Oh. 2. Oh, we wasted a blank.
Okay, I am going to,
End your turn.
4+ to search for Alexis. So I'm going to search, and I already know what this one is, and I'm going to play.
What is it?
2 outsiders!
Really, Anne?
All right, you got the chemist.
Yes! I'm waiting for the accountant. I want the accountant.
Edward White. He's got 4+ for his attack, 3+ for his search, and his ability is in the colony. Once per round, that's on a 1+. When performing an attack with Edward, you may play a medicine and kill 1 zombie instead of just... I can't read that.
Kill card to kill 3 zombies instead of just 1. Do not roll for exposure. Do not use this ability on the medicine card.
Oh, so you could basically make like a bomb to...
Yeah.
And I get it's a 1+, so it's a dice action. Once per round, when performing an attack with Edward, you may play a medicine card or have to have a medicine card to do it. Okay. So I
So get the
searched.
Chemist. Oh, you searched. The player makes a search action with a non-excelled survivor. Music. You laugh as you push the ruined shelves aside, revealing a guitar case. Inside you find an acoustic guitar. In wonderful condition. You sit down with it and holding your breath, give it a strum. You wince at the noise, but after a few minutes of tuning, the notes that come from the instrument
zombies are
are
coming.
enough to make tears form in your eyes.
Aww.
So you get 2 options. You can either option 1, that evening, as things quiet down at the colony, you pull out your newfound prize and play. Your song smooths those present and serves as a reminder that there is more to being human than just surviving. Or option 2, the next morning, as the people rise from their morning meals, you play an old spiritual that speaks of hope and the good things that wait beyond all hardship and pain.
Yeah, I wouldn't play it at night.
Why? It's a bedtime song.
And when are zombies
And
most
it-
active?
They're not bats. They're zombies. They don't sleep. They're active the whole time.
Okay, so you're a betrayer. Cool, good to know.
We're gonna play Kumbaya by the fire.
Good, you're a betrayer.
Chat says there's a 95% chance that John is the traitor.
You're the one who said to go outside, and you knew what the results were.
I didn't know what the results were.
No, I have to click on the option to see the results. That's why the app's a little bit better than the card, because the card actually does say.
Okay, so what are you doing, Ann?
So we'll play it in the morning.
You gonna play in the morning? All players roll an extra action die at the beginning of the next round.
Thank you, Ann.
Don't touch me, you've cooties. Okay. I want to.
Now, don't you can search
I'll
twice
have
in the
to move.
library?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Once per round when performing a search of the library, you may look at and keep 1 additional card.
So you can just draw another one right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
What's that?
Okay, I have an equip card, John. So I should play. There's no reason not to immediately play that.
There might be. Your senior objective might have you have to have weapons in your hand at the end of the game.
Okay.
So she doesn't have a thing where she has to have something equipped, apparently.
It's not my secret objective, guys. Sorry. So I'm going to.
You equipped it to
This
one of
is-
your characters.
Okay, so it has to be equipped to one of my characters and not me as a player.
Correct.
Okay, I'm equipping this one to Rod because I feel like it's thematically appropriate. It's the police station blueprints. I feel like the truck driver would have the police station blueprints.
So once per round, when performing a search at the police station with the survivor, you may look at and keep 1 additional card. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and his search is a 3+. So I'm going to move him to the police station with the ninja.
Okay.
I am going to
And you
use
don't roll a die because.
no exposure for him. That's his special ability. I'm going to use my other 4
And you get to get
choose
2 cards?
search, and I get to get 2. And I'm going to play one.
Oh my
Play more outsiders.
Anne. We're not gonna be able to
That's a
feed
police
everyone.
dispatcher.
We're not gonna be able to feed everyone. She's doing this on purpose.
We're gonna starve.
We're gonna
yes.
starve.
I'm going to starve.
Well, she's.
Once per round, when performing a search at the police station, you may look at and keep 1 additional
Oh,
card.
Jesus.
She gave them the blueprint, and then they get 3 cards every time.
There you go.
All the cards.
Well, you can give
She can.
an equip item, right?
Yep.
If I'm on the same location?
Yeah, if you're on the same location.
That's a good idea. Okay. I'm going to move Carla
Alright, so we're gonna roll a die.
to the police station. Oh, please don't die.
Oops.
I don't know what happened, but it looks like Anne's winning. Nah. You got frostbite! Yay! Oh, it sucks to be you.
This is fine.
Sucks to be you.
It's going to be fine. I'm going to use my 5. I'm going to... Oh, do I need to... Handoff is the action that does not
Yeah.
require dice.
But since you already used
That's
that
if
card,
that's if you want to move an item from one survivor to another,
Okay.
they have to be at the same location.
so she's giving the blueprints to the police dispatcher. Note that you already used the card, so you don't get to get an extra card when you search again.
Why not?
It's only once per round.
Because
Yeah,
that would be
also-
called cheating, Anne.
Anne's goal is to get all the characters. It might be.
I am going to use my 2 dice to search with Sophie.
Soapy.
Sophie.
Soapy.
You're Sophie.
You get to use her ability at some point too.
Yeah.
And what ability is that?
I got
Oh.
1 outsider. Oh, make
Can
sure
you?
you
Yeah, we
have...
need to add two of those.
What characters did you get? Did you already grab it, by the way?
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
yes,
have it
that
over
one.
there.
All right, who do you get this time? You got Andrew Evans. I didn't show that last one.
Still not the accountant.
Good.
Oh, the farmer is
Oh,
good. That's the grocery store.
We need food.
Jinx.
You owe me a soda. Now go to the grocery store and get it. Go to the grocery store and get it.
Jonathan, do you say soda or pop?
I'm from New York, so it's soda.
Where? Oh, now we're going to... Upstate or the city?
Upstate.
You just became Anne's best
Did
friend.
we just become best
Did
friends?
we become best friends? I'm originally from Poughkeepsie.
Oh, okay. I'm from a little place called Morristown. It's like between the middle of Watertown and Messina.
Oh, my grandparents live in Messina. That's true upstate New York. Not Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, that's all the way upstate.
I'm like extended city. It's
Now
true.
you just became Josh's best friend.
Oh,
Do you want to ask him about the burger place that you like to go to?
No.
Oh, that's Long
Oh,
Island.
it's somewhere
That's-
else? Oh,
that's
okay.
Long
Other
Island.
grandparents.
Okay.
So one grandparents were on Long Island, the other one were upstate Canadian border.
Gotcha.
Why did you put the zombie token with the survivor token? Is he...
He's infiltrating.
There's 2.
It's a handful of them.
What are you doing?
Don't
I
mind me.
need
Did
the
you get the new
farmer.
cook? The farmer.
No, I was looking for the farmer, which is when I noticed the zombies.
Now you just need Adele. That's the song.
So are you going to grocery store with them?
Yeah, I'm going to the grocery
All
store
right.
with him. No more frostbite, guys.
Exposure die. No, it's bitten. It's gonna be bitten this time. Oh.
Blank.
Like, awesome. Once per round performing a search at the grocery store, you may look at and keep 1 additional card. Gosh, guys.
So you're spending a die to.
Oh, yeah. That one's fine. I spent my 5 die
Keep some food.
to do this.
So note, I'd rather get the crisis done than feed everyone. Just because we're going to lose 2 morale from the overpopulation.
And what happens if we starve?
We'll lose 1 morale.
Okay.
But if we starve again, then we'll lose 2. And then if we starve again, we'll lose 3.
Gotcha.
So it exponentially gets worse.
That's more linear.
And Peter
Chayward, yeah.
is here saying John is the...
This is the second person who said we should exile you, John. I don't know about this.
They're probably right. I've been exiled before I even had a turn before in the game.
You know, to be completely honest, I'm surprised it didn't happen to me.
I was really hoping he was going to initiate it. Where do you...
I thought we had a really good plan where we were going to murder off all the helpless people and just save ourselves a ton of food, but those players just felt like that I was probably the betrayer and wanted to drop morale down the wall right away.
I was playing, when I went home from work yesterday and my youngest was playing Minecraft. And he wanted to show me the cool thing that he built. He's 8 and he wants to grow up and be Tony Stark. That's his dream. So he had built a contraption using redstone where it was a trap for zombies that gets them stuck in a fire pit. And there was a baby zombie in there. And I was like, Bubby, you're killing a baby. He goes, Mommy, It's for the greater good. He was already gone and soulless. It's like, what have I raised? Just throwing all the meds. Just...
Alright, so Anne, what else are you doing for your last die? No, we are at 9 cards in the trash. So we don't want to add any more cards to the trash.
So, Anne, would he have called the Goblin Children as well?
I told him, I said he reminded me of your character from Pathfinder. And he went in he went in the town, and Aaron said that the townspeople didn't have the things that he wanted, so he murdered them all.
Oh, he's learning.
My son's idea of morals is a little skewed.
Well, considering his mother.
That's sarcastic.
So one of your other options you can do is attract zombies to the colony so that Josh can take them out.
We'll have enough spawn.
Oh, okay.
That's not a big issue.
Okay.
We may, if we roll well, we may be able to complete everything next round.
Or you can clean waste, or can she search again? Or
She can search
Well,
again.
I can look at the top. Yeah, I'm going to search again.
because we need the food.
I'm going to search again here.
You only get
It's
one
only
card,
once
right?
per round, right?
Did
Yeah.
no one play any food?
No, we have no food played.
I don't have any food. I can
No,
also...
you can make noise to try to get more cards too. You could have been doing that the whole time. Like, if you can't now, it's okay. But just know you could make noise.
I can also look at the top card of any of the piles.
It doesn't really help you now, though.
Does that help? You can know for next round.
Or I could tell you guys. It doesn't say that I don't have to tell you guys.
No, you don't. But you can try to be helpful if you're not the betrayer.
Where do you want me to look?
He wants you to make noise so you can get more cards.
The only spot that makes sense to look would probably be the... Because you're just going to pull a bunch of cards anyway. Like, you're going to do it no matter what. So the only spot I could see is maybe the gas station.
But you want her to try and get food.
She doesn't get... Does she get the buried if she doesn't like it, or no?
No, it goes right on top of the deck. So I can tell you guys, go here or go there.
Yeah, so... Look at the school. See if there's food at the
Oh,
school.
because she already spent her actions. Oh, I thought she still had another surge
No.
action for her farmer.
Yeah, you want to go to the school.
So the mission rules for this one is we need to kill a bunch of zombies and bring them back for samples. So after you kill a zombie, roll a d6. On a 4+, you get a token. Alright, so that's the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. So we gotta pay food. We cannot pay food. We don't even have any tokens in there.
No.
So we're gonna get a starvation token.
Right. So which one's that?
The empty can. Just put that in the food slot.
Okay.
Morale's gonna drop by 1 for that.
Oh boy.
So we're down to 4. Next up is check waste. We have 9 cards on waste, so we're okay there. Next is revolve crisis.
Resolve. No, we're gonna spin the crisis around.
And we did not get this.
So fail. We're gonna kill 2 non-exiled survivors with the lowest influence. Who's got the lowest influence? Ooh, farmer.
Farmer goes.
Who's next up after 12? I think 22.
22.
So you
Aw,
are dead.
man.
Both. So yeah, good job.
She's outside of the colony, so do I lose my police station blueprints?
It's gonna go in the stack.
Yeah, we don't get shoveled into that location.
Good job, Anne.
I mean, at least the police station blueprints are going
And
in
our
the
morale
police
goes down by
station.
2.
Good job, Anne.
So we only have 2 morale left.
Thanks, Matt. I didn't see you putting food in the pile.
I would if I could. I'm just here to cure people because I'm the doctor.
Queen.
Alright. So
Queen
Take
beef?
the survivors off.
Oh, the farmer.
And
We'll
Adele.
just put them in the zombie pile because
I
we
am
have,
first
you know.
player, right?
Yes, you
Yeah.
are. You are now the first.
Oh,
Here's
we need to spawn more zombies.
Oh yes. It is the colony phase still.
Yes. So we're gonna need to add zombies. So
How many?
3
do we
zombies to the colony, 1 to the gas station, 1 to the library,
One to the
1
grocery,
to the grocery
store.
store, and 2 for the school or the police station.
need? Okay.
What kind of doctor can't cure starvation?
Hungry doctor.
And Matt, this goes to you.
All right. So,
Beginning my turn, I'm gonna get a wound on Bev because she has frostbite.
did you new crisis card?
Oh, sorry, new crisis card. Thank you.
Don't get ahead of yourself there, Joshua.
Alright, so our next crisis card is Unending Hordes.
That sounds promising. Alright, oh, that's a scary card. So, Unending Hordes. We need junk equal to the number of non-exiled players. If we fail, add a zombie to the colony and lose a morale. Optional, add 2 additional junk cards each to gain... 2 additional junk cards to gain 1 morale for preventing the crisis. I've got junk.
You got junk in the trunk?
In the trunk. I've only got 2 junk, but I've got junk.
I think I have 1.
I'd like to see if we can top this. And do you have junk?
That's what that is?
Yes.
I have 1.
Okay. So if we search and get 1 more junk here, we can possibly gain a morale, which would be very, very nice.
You can gain a morale. That's really good.
If we play 2 additional. So we need to play... number of non-exiled players. So we need to play 5 junk to gain a morale, 3 junk to pass. That's not that bad. So Josh, you're going first. So start her off, please.
Okay. Everyone roll their dice.
Ah, yes. We all roll an
1, 2, 3,
additional
4,
die because of
5,
Anne's
6.
beautiful
Yes, we
guitar
do.
playing.
7.
Ooh, nice.
That's some lousy dice there.
Because there's 7 of them. That's why it sounds so beautiful. 6, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4,
Really?
3. Once per round, you may reroll 1 or more of your unused dice. I want to reroll my 2. Do I have to wait for my turn to use that? Or can I reroll it now?
Once per round. You can use it at any time before you spend it on.
Okay.
You don't have to do it right now, you can spend it later.
She's being proactive.
Alright, I'm putting some junk
In the trunk.
in the trunk.
Perfect.
Alright, so we got that. I am going to give... I'm handing this off to you.
So that I can use it immediately?
You can...
You have to use it.
No.
I have
I-
to use it immediately.
Oh, that's if you request, not
That's
hand
your
off.
request. I'm handing it off.
What is it?
It's a shotgun, so
Oh, you're giving the betrayer a shotgun. Fantastic.
she can go somewhere and kill a bunch of zombies.
How many more zombies do we need?
We need 4 more. We need to get 4 more tokens. So we have that. So I'm going to use one of my ones to kill 2 of these zombies.
Okay.
Two
Ooh, 2 more
successes.
tokens. Nice.
Alright, so we're at 7 tokens. We need 2 more. Can I use that ability? No, once per round. So I can't kill more with that. I will...
Use the ninja. Ninja.
Kill
Ninja.
those two there with the ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could possibly win it right here.
1 and a 3. They're gone, but no tokens.
What do you have to get the token?
4 plus.
4 plus. So
Thanks, betrayer.
I killed them. I have 1 dice left. I'm gonna take out the trash.
If only you would do that at home too.
I am the one that does it at home. It's the only one.
Speaking of trash,
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
because you're garbage.
Thanks.
Jonathan, you have another game that's coming out in July, Wasteland Delivery Express? Express Delivery? Which one did I go?
Wasteland Express Delivery Service.
And that started out as Vikings in Space.
Yeah, when Matt Riddle and Ben Pinchback originally were working on it, it was called Space
You
Vikings.
gave me your.
I know, plug it in.
Oh.
It was called Space.
Space Vikings.
That's awesome.
And I did not hit my crossroads card.
Is
It's the end of my turn.
I know it's hard for me to see. Is there anyone named Brandon in play?
Nope.
Okay.
Now, the original, the first couple of people who had that game said that they had pretty solid mechanics, and you were pretty sure that the theme was the issue with the game before redoing it to the delivery truck kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
As somebody,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no worries, you had, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you had mentioned before that when you're personally developing a game, you start with emotions and then kind of work to mechanics, and then don't really put a theme on it yet until you're talking at the point where you really want to talk to publishers about the game?
It all depends. But, I really focus on making sure the players get the experience that I want them to. So, a lot of times that is a tight tie between the theme and the mechanics. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. Like with Vault Wars, it originally started with like a modern theme and based more on the TV show storyboards. So it wasn't quite, the theme didn't quite fit what the game was, but it was fine. But when I played Space Vikings, it just really felt like it was a post-apocalyptic game that was, hidden underneath the rest of it. So, a lot of it was making tweaks to make that make sense.
That makes sense. Was it different for you looking at a game and saying, I think that the right thing to change on this game is the theme, as opposed to looking at a game and being like, I don't think this mechanic works, or I don't think you're getting the emotion out of the player that you want to be getting?
Yeah, it was definitely different. Because it felt like working backwards a little bit. But overall, there were a lot of mechanical changes that, we did in the process of changing it over too.
Makes sense.
All right, Ann. Actually, I think I found the play button to make this read.
I
It's this
told
little
you
red
it
thing.
did it.
Gambling. I'm bored. Come on, let's roll some dice. Surely everyone here has something that can ante up. I've got a pair of clean socks that says I wiped the floor with you chumps. Every player with one or more survivors at the colony must vote with a thumbs up or down.
That's your two.
The option with the most votes takes effect. Thumbs up option. Gamble. Thumbs down option. Do not gamble.
Gambling?
Golly.
Is there a little play button at the bottom?
No. One at a time, starting with the first player. Each player may place one item card from their hand into the center of the play area for each survivor they control at the colony.
So I only have one, and Josh has one.
Okay.
What happened to my other item?
For every card played, that player rolls one die. The player that rolled the highest die result takes all of the cards placed in the center of the play area and adds them to their hand. Reroll ties.
Oh, I gave you my card. I don't have any cards. So you put a card in the middle, and I may take your card. So this is gonna work, apparently.
Because each player may play, so you could choose. You could say that you're gambling, and then I really don't want to gamble. Apparently.
I'm a poor man. I have nothing.
Get your shotgun back?
No, I gave you the shotgun for a reason.
Yes, I'm gonna gamble with that.
Now you each roll.
Rolled a 2. It's a 4.
You keep your item. Congratulations, Anne.
All right, it's your turn.
That was cute. What am I doing?
You need to get some
take the
food, 'cause
trucker.
otherwise we're gonna die.
Take the trucker and kill someone.
Yeah, you
Why?
need to kill people.
If we kill 2 more zombies and get their bodies, then we're good. So if you equip the shotgun to your trucker, you kill them and you don't have to roll a die. You're gonna make some noise, but that's not a big deal.
Kill the zombies.
You gave me the loudest weapon?
It was the only weapon I had.
I mean, you're already pretty loud to begin with.
You
Did
haven't.
you want the ninja to run around with a freaking shotgun? No, ninjas are silent and
I
quiet.
kind of do.
Actually, that
Just
sounds
imagine
like
how
cool.
deadly a ninja with a shotgun would
It sounds like an Oscar de Toro kind of film. Fine. Okay. Shotgun with the. You want to give the alcoholic
Yes.
the gun.
be. Yeah.
This is.
It would have
good.
been Mall Santa if it wasn't. So
He's the
equip
plan
once
for
per
that.
round when the survivor performs an attack. Kill 2 zombies instead of 1. Do not roll for exposure and place a noise token at the survivor's current location.
Okay, so what am I doing now to do this?
So you kill these 2 zombies,
Rudy Tooty point and shooty.
and you need a 3+ to do that. So just use one of your action dice. I need a noise token. Noise.
It's the ear here. And then you're gonna roll 2d6s, and on a 4+, we get a token. 4 and a 4. That's 2 tokens.
That's enough So, like, we've got the game now. So, the only thing is we need to survive
The colony phase,
the colony phase.
which means that we need food. Otherwise, our morale's going to go to 0.
Yes. We need food.
Or a lot of junk. If we put in 5 junk, it will
We
raise
pay our food
our...
first.
We pay our food first?
Yes.
Oh. So if the morale drops to 0 at any time, you can't recover it on the same phase?
Correct. The game ends immediately when morale drops to 0.
How much
And
food...
you have to survive until the part of the colony phase that says check victory.
Ew. Wait, where does it say check... Oh, check main objective?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, we're in trouble.
So we need
can do this.
1, 2... We need 3 foods.
We can do this.
We put in 0.
I want to call a vote to exile Josh.
Yes!
As one of my actions that do not require an action dice, I would like to exile Josh. Vote.
Don't exile me.
Ready?
Please don't.
3,
2,
1.
1.
Guess what? I'm first player token.
I know.
I get to choose. I am not being exiled. I'm not a betrayer.
Damn. Okay.
We need food.
Heard you.
We need food. So you can use your Sophie action to look around and see if you find food
Only
anywhere.
once.
I know, but somewhere.
You already checked the school. Remember last turn you checked the school?
Are you sure?
Yeah, you
Yes.
said the school is the place you want to be.
Oh,
So
that's right.
There's food at the school.
No, she said this food. She didn't say there was food at the school.
Well,
She
that's
said
where
it's the
you want
place
it
you
to
want to be.
So where else do I want to look?
John has been exiled. Yeah, exiled. No, we can make as much noise as we want because we don't care about how many zombies spawn.
Right.
Pretty much. Like,
So remind me how that mechanic works.
so for each noise token, we roll a d6. On a 3 or lower, a zombie spawns.
Okay.
So the biggest thing would be is we can put some tokens on there, but if it gets overrun, the zombies are going to start killing people at that location, which
All
will
right.
bring down our morale.
So let me move my people first.
You already moved your driver.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I'll move her to the school.
Okay.
So-
So we need to roll die.
Yeah.
And then you also get your double search of the library with your librarian. Don't forget that. I don't know. It's food.
Food's number 3 on there, so it's possible.
It is possible.
You got frostbite.
It's okay though. It's
Yeah, because it
okay.
won't take effect until the start of the next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna search the school. I'm going to. I've already looked at the police station. That was my one search.
When do you roll for the noise tokens?
When the zombies spawn. So
Yeah.
we need to.
Rod's gonna search the grocery store.
So what happens if a place becomes overrun and there's no survivors there?
Nothing.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's,
essentially I can search the hell out of the gas station and then run away to somewhere else.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll move to the gas
Why are you moving the
station
gas station?
No.
because he's in the colony.
I'm going to search the gas station. I just said I'm going to search the
So
gas
then-
station.
And there's
I'll-
no food there. You
There's-
need food.
There's food there.
Like, it's
It's number 3.
number 3. Like,
So then I'll go to the grocery store with Danny DeVito.
alright, so you need to roll die.
Yeah.
Didn't you just look at the grocery store?
No, I searched there, but I took it.
I thought you just looked there with your...
No.
You rolled a blank, so you're okay.
The police station.
Was it food?
No.
So you can make noise.
I'll put it
Keep-
back.
And keep looking.
You can keep
Where
drawing
does this go?
additional...
You just
you
keep
keep
drawing
drawing
cards.
additional
Where does this
cards.
go?
You
You
keep
hold on to it.
drawing.
I can't keep it. Okay.
Just
Just
hold on to
listen,
it.
Ann.
Okay.
You keep drawing additional cards, and then you choose which
It's
one you'd
not
like to
food.
pick there.
So you put a noise token now?
For
Once
each,
we're done, we'll-
yeah,
we'll
for each
pull it.
additional one you're drawing.
Not food.
So that's 3 tokens.
So then you're done because you've got 4 tokens.
You grab one more card. Wait. Yeah, for each additional card. So
Yeah.
Not food.
you grab whichever one you want out of those for them.
Okay, now what do I do with these ones?
Or they go on the bottom of the pile.
And now it's a 50-50 shot for a zombie, for each noise token.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. So that's the first noise token. What needs to be rolled?
It's later when the zombies spawn. So we're just gonna put the tokens there for now. So we got that.
And that was the one search.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I can have Rod search the same thing.
You can also keep searching the school too. That's your choice of where you want to search. There's no noise at the school, so you can kind of you can go through a couple cards. You can't make any more noise at the grocery store.
Okay. That's good. I want to keep this one.
1, 2. We only need 3 foods.
So you spent one of your action die for that?
Yes.
Okay. So now you could use another action die to search, and you can search at the school again.
Just how much food do you have?
She has every card in the game in her hand right now.
And do you have any
apparently.
junk?
So useless. I have 2 junk and 2 food.
Put in your junk,
Put your
please.
junk in, because that will make less zombies appear. And Matt, you have no food?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to make a lot of noise at the gas station, though, to try and find some food. She's trying to find all the sabotage cards she can play there.
How much junk did you put in?
You
I
can't
can look at the number of cards. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I can look at the number of cards. I can't look at the cards.
So she's a baddie. Nothing we can do about it now.
There's nothing we can do.
It's okay.
What if Anne's goal was to hoard all the food? Then she would be in a dilemma because she would lose.
So I'm doing more searching.
Do whatever you want, baddie.
I have no noise tokens there.
No, we probably want to take out the trash at some point because we're getting a little high there.
Okay.
Ooh, I got the school blueprints. Edward White is gonna get the school blueprints.
Why?
Why don't you put it on the person?
She's there
at the
already.
school?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So you get so your next search you get 2 cards.
We might be okay. And are you spending your action die? That was a 6. Are you making noise?
No, I'm searching again.
Okay. And Dan?
Nobody's. I can't use them.
Now, are you forgetting to get food, or are you just choosing not to get food?
It's not there.
Did
want
you
me to
forget about making noise? So you're
I can
you're
do that.
such a bad guy. You're a bad guy.
We can exile her
It's not food.
on your
What
turn.
does that do for us?
It's not food.
Is it less junk we need to get for this?
Yeah, but she
that's
put
it.
in-
Making noise. Make sure you put noise tokens down.
How many noise tokens did you get? How many cards did you grab?
3.
So 3 noise tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she already put in like 5 non-junk cards there.
Just
Add the top card of the survivor deck to you're following
God.
and place their matching standing at the column. Add 2
you got the
helpless
park
ones.
ranger.
Yeah, it's still not being counted!
So anywhere, if Harmon would receive a frostbite, he receives a wound instead. Park Ranger don't care about no frostbite.
And we get 2 unnamed guys? 2
Yeah.
outsiders? Did you get any food?
No.
You got no food. You grabbed like 80 cards. You got no
Such
food.
a liar.
I got
Such a
medicine
liar.
and I got a book called 1, 2, 3 Barricades and a book about martial arts. Do
And we
you
get
want that
2
one?
unnamed guys.
Do you want the one about martial arts? And
Matt, are you
Is
done with
it-
your turn?
Are you done with your turn, Ann?
I'm done with my turn.
Can we exile her?
Yeah, we're gonna exile her. So that's gonna be one of my actions there. Yeah, she's exiled. Just yeah,
Yes.
go away, Ann.
All
Go
right.
away. You're exiled.
If you're the betrayer, she says she's the betrayer now, right? John?
Yeah, so you'll give her an exile card, and then I'll tell you exactly what to do.
And then what?
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
It'll say if you are the betrayer, do this, and if you're not the betrayer, do this.
So you read the "I am the betrayer" section. She's having a hard time right now.
It's a lot of words. Big words.
Stuff and things. Now remember, we are on the stream, man. Just so you know.
She's just gonna stare into the guard.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you which, but there's a sentence on both that says the main objective has been completed. What does that mean?
So when the game ends, you win if all of those things are true, on whichever section it is.
Okay.
Did she have to tell us anything? No?
I'm exiled. Exiled. I hate you both.
This guy has to move outside. Where do you want him?
Generally, if she doesn't reveal her card, that means she probably wasn't the betrayer.
So you're exiled from the colony. Where you put in your lumberjack, park ranger?
Gas station so we can beat the doctor upside the head.
So you can die, and we lose. Do we lose morale if he dies?
Any?
Nope.
No.
You don't lose any morale for
Exile. So
smart.
all her characters out on the board, like.
Good.
Do you have a higher? Yes, you have a higher thing than her. So.
Yeah. Influence. So it's my turn now, right? Yeah, I mean, we exiled her. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna search where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna grab a lovely little card here. I'm gonna make some noise.
Okay.
So I'll put a marker down there.
So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 food tokens now.
I'm gonna make some noise. Let's search that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna make some noise. Oh, that's cool. Too bad. And I'm gonna make some noise.
Any food?
No, there is no food. I'm gonna grab that.
I would recommend moving to.
I'm going to.
School or
I'm-
the grocery store.
Yeah.
And all the guys that do spawn are going to kill her characters first.
The problem is that there's a bunch of noise tokens there already. She spammed those with noise tokens.
Thing is, if a bunch of zombies do spawn and we can't handle it, her characters die first.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, it sucks, but
But can I?
We
I
don't
can't
lose
make
morale.
more noise there.
you can't make more.
Right.
That's the only bad thing.
So would it be more beneficial for me to go to somewhere else where I could spam a bunch of noise?
I think the likelihood of getting more
Oh, I'm sorry. Did those go back on the top of the deck?
on the bottom.
Whoops. Should be 4 there.
Yeah, they're on the wall.
Okay. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna search again one more time here. I feel like this is gonna be more beneficial. We have no food right now.
We have no food. There's no way to.
Unless somebody put food into the contribution.
No,
What a
no,
crazy
that's-
idea.
No,
Food has
the
to go
food has to
here.
go there.
You have to play the food cards. This is junk.
Oh.
Did you screw that up? Did you put a bunch of food in the wrong spot?
Yeah, you just need tools.
Are you really good and then we exiled you because you just did the wrong thing? Oh my god. Anne.
Oh,
Anne.
Matt.
What?
Oh, you haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
What, Josh?
I put food in there.
You're supposed to play the food.
Oh, can I take that back?
That's a John question.
John, can she take that back because she did the rules wrong, not because she's evil?
That's up to you guys. It depends on how forgiving you want to be. At my table, I would probably say yes, but
It
You
is the
said
first
yes.
game.
It's the first, so yes, you can do that.
yeah.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
Okay, guys, that's food.
All right, so she played 4 foods.
Oh, so we're good on food.
So we're good on food. So Matt, put 4 foods in. You need to take out the trash.
Yeah. Are you
That's
sure we
5.
don't? No. Yes.
Is this how you? Is this what you
Yes.
consider tolerance for machines?
Yep.
It's
so
one more.
I'm
It's
gonna
cool?
put these over here.
Okay.
Do I? So I don't need to search anywhere else.
No, we're okay, but we do. How many cards are in here? There's still only 9 cards. There's still only 9 cards. No, yeah, there's only 9 cards in here. So we're actually okay in the waste.
Okay. I'm going to. I don't want to be there. I'm gonna spend. So wait, is she exiled right now? Technically.
Yeah, she's still exiled.
Okay.
Which is actually
It's
kind of a good
probably
thing
a good
because
thing.
if a bunch of zombies spawn,
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a
you
gas.
don't bring us morale down.
I'm gonna spend a gas can
Okay, that puts us at 10 now.
to move to the colony,
And light yourself on
Just wait.
fire.
1, 2, 3. It's still only for food.
and then I'm going to take out the trash,
Okay.
and that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, does anyone have any damage? You do. I'm gonna.
I do.
I'm gonna cure your frostbite.
Okay. You're not there.
You're. I have to be in the same spot as you.
Probably also don't have to be exiled.
You are though. That's your own fault. That's just punishment for that.
All right. So what do we need?
We need.
Two.
We need 3.
Two.
Oh no, 2 because we exiled her. So if we get at least 4, then our morale goes
1,
up.
2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 junk.
But you're doing this in the wrong order. So
Okay,
it's
food.
pay food.
Pay food. So we pay her for food.
So we have our 4 food. We pay it.
Drink or waste,
We've
we're good.
eaten. Our waste is good. How many do we have? We have 7, correct?
Yes.
So we're good. Then resolve crisis.
So we have that. So we get an extra morale.
How many did we have?
We had 2. So we're up to 3. Oh, we had 5.
5. So that was
We only needed
4.
2.
Well, we
Yeah,
needed 2. Yeah, we got the 2 extra. So that's we got a bonus morale. So we're up to 3 morale.
Okay.
So
two
now
versus-
we're going to add zombies.
All right.
So we add 1 zombie to each place. There's a survivor chilling.
Okay.
So-
Non-exiled?
No.
Survivors.
All survivors.
Every survivor.
So then we get 2 over there at the,
Grocery store?
and then 1 at the police station.
And then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at the colony.
Oh, 8 zombies.
Yes.
That's exciting.
And then we need to put 1 zombie out for each noise token.
I thought it was we roll a die.
Oh, we roll die.
Wait. Did you add the normal zombies to the? It's 1 for every 2 survivors when you're adding zombies.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 4.
Okay.
So it's 4. I counted wrong. And then we need to roll a bunch of dice to see if the noise attracts zombies.
So we roll 4 dice here, 3 dice there, and then 4 dice there. So roll
gas
4.
station. 2 zombies spawn at the gas
Okay,
station.
so wait, what does that mean? There's only 3 spots at the gas station. There's
So-
already 3 zombies occupied.
So he's gonna die.
Park Ranger
right?
dies.
Yep. And morale goes down.
But she's exiled, so morale doesn't go down, or does it still go down?
That's correct. Sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Park Ranger dies. So then what did you roll for, Ann?
The school.
Okay, so you rolled for the school, and you rolled a 1, 4, 4, 5. So 1 zombie is going to spawn, and there's
Make
space.
that the
for it.
grocery store because the school only had 3 tokens, or should it have 4?
It should have 3, I believe.
Should have had 3.
Yeah.
Then it will go to the grocery store, and then
Okay.
roll 3 dice for the school.
1, 2, 4. So you're gonna get 2 zombies spawning at the school.
Okay.
So again, there was enough space for it, so we're okay there.
All right.
So we added all the zombies. Now check main objective.
Main objective has been completed.
We have 1.
Well,
We completed the main
Yay.
objective.
now we
Yeah.
all have to check our secret objectives.
Okay, so.
Matt, what's your secret?
Oh, I get to go first?
Sure.
So, new destination. You win the game if all of the following is true. The main objective has been completed, and you have 3 gas cans in your hand. But
So Matt won.
I've got fuel. I win. I win.
And you want to go next?
I win.
So. Oh, she was the betrayer.
I was a betrayer.
High five, Josh.
I tried really hard to kill you guys.
So her initial condition was,
I had to have at least 6 food in my hand,
and morale is at 0.
and morale's at 0.
But that didn't happen. But she got exiled, so her thing changed.
But
Yeah.
wait,
What?
no. She was she was exiled, but then she went back and she took stuff back after she found out she was exiled because she was the betrayer.
I don't.
I think you're cheating, man. So if you're the betrayer,
I'm gonna put the card in the card game. So everyone can see.
if you are the betrayer, the first goal on your secret objective has changed the following: the main objective has been completed.
I won!
So Anne, you cheated.
No, okay, first of all, I really did screw that up. That was a genuine screw up. It is circumstantial that it also helped me win, but I
You
seriously...
would have won if you did that, though.
Right, but you would have won if you did
didn't-
that.
What?
If you purposely put...
You would have lost.
I would've lost.
The objective was...
But the main
Oh.
objective was completed.
Yeah, because... Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you won because we completed the main objective.
Yay! Best betrayer ever!
And this is mine.
Repopulate. You win the game if all the following are true. The main objective has been completed, and there are at least 12 survivors
why
on
you
the board.
weren't arguing with me about collecting all the people.
Like all the people you want.
How many survivors do we have on
You have
the board?
13. So we all won.
Yeah.
Even the betrayer.
As a betrayer.
That's so we all. This is weird that we all won. I don't.
Well, we're gonna have another game.
Oh, that was fun though. That was a lot of fun.
I mean, you lose at life, so it's a good thing you win at games. Yay! High five! Two-Face. Ow!
All right. So while we're setting that up, Anne, do you want to do your thing, the Anne thing?
Yes. How much longer do I get to steal you for, John?
She's probably out here in the next couple minutes. The other podcast is ready to go.
Okay, can I ask you just just one quick question? We talked about a lot of your past work. We talked about the game we're playing today, some of the things that are recently coming up. I know with your 9 million projects, you've got a couple of prototypes that you've been working on. One of them that I saw that you were showing off last week was actually really kind of neat.
Oh, thank you.
It's the one with the blocks. Where everybody gets a card and some piece of information about the blocks. Would you,
Yeah.
do you happen to have that image on your computer that you might be able to share with us?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me bring it up.
Ask
So
the hard
it's
questions.
a very interesting game that I'm working on. One of the local designers in my playtesting group came up with the idea, and let me bring it up here.
Would you make his Skype screen bigger because you're going to want to see what he shows?
Yeah, here I will.
Take this. Take that. Take that, zombie.
They just changed everything in Skype, so I forgot how to share screen.
Sorry.
They give you the plus sign and there's a share screen option. At least that one's on mine.
They're like drop bears. Do you have any more zombies in with the survivors?
Stop being mean to me, Anne.
Are you gonna cry on
Yes.
stream in front of hundreds of people? Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Cry in front of hundreds of people. It's my hair! It's my hair!
All right.
Let's see. So here is an example of the card. Once it loads here.
Not seeing your screen.
Oh, I had to hit OK.
Okay.
Sorry.
Look at how cool this is.
Alright, so a player will have a card like
Oh.
this that shows them one perspective
It's fine.
of the structure, or possibly a diagonal perspective but no color.
This
And then this is the solution here on the far right hand side, which nobody gets to see the solution. All the players are trying to build the structure. They also have some hints, like this person knows that there's 4 orange blocks in the structure altogether, but they can only see one from where they're located. And everybody's trying to work together to build this structure, but one of the players may be a betrayer and trying to stop them from building it.
That's not the greatest thing you've ever heard.
This is flashbacks to drafting school for me. With the different views and stuff like that. Like, that is, like, drafting 101 lessons that I took. It's fantastic. I love that.
I love the idea of having that 15-minute time limit. We're all trying to work together, and one person is the traitor and is trying to ruin everything.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's been going really well testing it, so I'm really excited.
That's super awesome. Are you going to have some of these prototypes at Gamma?
Gamma. I mean,
Gen Con.
Yeah,
Jesus, I did it
Gen
again.
Con.
Awesome. So then maybe I might be able to sneak some of your time and play some of the prototypes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So timeline-wise, before I do let you go, you have...
You gonna let him go?
Yeah.
You stuck with us? You gonna let him go?
If I have to. Wasteland Delivery Express is coming out in July. That should have some maybe retail copies for Gen Con.
Yep, that should be available at Gen Con, and it'll be out right around that time. And then Dinosaur Island will be out in October, and Pathlight and Shadows should be out right around Essen.
And when do we see the Atari collection that you've been curating for IDW start to roll out?
I don't believe they've released the final release yet of those, so I don't know the exact date, but I think they're hoping Q4 this year or Q1 next year, but I'm not 100% sure.
And the games so far for the Atari collection are Caterpillar, Asteroid, and...
Is that like Centipede?
Centipede, Asteroids,
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar,
Missile Command is the third one there.
Missile Command. So,
Yeah.
Centipede, Asteroids is a Dex game. Centipede is going to be...
Centipede is a 2 to 4 player kind of strategic game of maneuvering your centipede and trying. I mean, that's the closest adaptation that we're doing to the actual video.
And Missile
And then Missile Command's going to be a really tight 30 to 35 minute high energy negotiation game of mutually assured destruction where you're buying missiles and shooting them at each other. The missiles are hitting each other and blowing up.
I like the sound of that.
One last question that I'm curious about. A couple of years ago, you were asked what game that you thought was missing from the market, and the answer that you had given, one part of the answer you had given was you felt like you wanted to see a game that really married RPG well with tabletop. Have you seen, and also a space game, a superhero game that you would actually really enjoy playing? You felt that had not yet been done really great? Since then, which I think was about 4 years ago, have you seen anything come on the market that's fulfilled that for you?
I feel like Manchester United's second edition is a really good marriage of RPGs and board games. And the things that it does, and a little bit of video game things in there too, with like branching dialogue trees and stuff like that. So I think that's probably the closest. As far as superhero games that really do the things that I want to see, I haven't seen one of those yet.
Fair enough. I was curious just to see if the market had progressed towards more of what you were hoping to see. And that's cool that you've got something in at least the RPG and tabletop section that's met that. Perfect.
Yeah,
Well,
I've got a superhero game that's essentially, the winner was kind of my attempt to do the zombie game that nobody else is doing. So I've got a superhero game that's kind of my attempt to do the superhero game that I don't feel anybody else is doing.
That's perfect. So is that one of the 9 million projects sitting up on your whiteboard?
Yes.
Very cool. John, is there anything else that you would like the audience to know that maybe we haven't touched on or covered?
No, I think that's it. You can follow me on Twitter at John Gilmour, JONGILMOUR. That's usually the best place to watch for new projects and things like that. I just posted today, we're looking for playtesters for an RPG that Doug Lewandowski and I designed called Kids on Bikes. That's a role-playing game that's, based on like Stranger Things and Goonies and E.T. and, all those movies that we really love.
The both of you were too young for E.T.
No, E.T. was like what, 86?
Yeah, like I said, they're too young for E.T.
Oh.
Maybe.
Matt, maybe.
I've seen it.
Goodies. Do the truffle shuffle.
Stranger Things we all know, right? So,
Yes.
Truffle shuffle. Awesome.
Thank you guys very much for having me on tonight.
John,
Thank
thank
you
you
for
so
joining
much for your
us.
time. We really appreciate it. Obviously, you are an incredibly busy man, and your time is very valuable. And we absolutely appreciate you taking the time to come play the game with us. We appreciate you letting us play Vault Wars before. I appreciate you letting me
I appreciate
dig.
you guys doing it. Thank
No,
you.
it was a lot of fun. We really, really enjoyed it. And thank you very much for letting me dig all through your life. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You guys have a good night.
You
You
too,
as well.
John. Take
Bye,
care.
John.
Take care. Bye.
Put your head up in John Gilmour's spot. Just do it.
So close.
But yet so far.
Matt, do it again.
No.
Do it.
Why not? There we go. Right there.
That's false advertising. All right. So, do we get to see the objective before we pick our characters or no?
I think that's fair. So I have them picking out what. Oh, your secret objective?
No. Our not our secret. The main objective
I think we get to see both the main objective and our secret objective.
before we pick our characters.
Before-
Secret objective or main objective?
Secret.
Okay.
And main.
Yes.
What about the secret?
Can I keep all four of these? They're
I
fabulous.
have really good characters too.
I have the Josh combo in here.
Oh, the one I just had?
Yeah.
It's like if
But I've
zombies
got-
need to die, they are an awesome combo.
Do you know what my favorite?
But
part
I've got a
about-
really good other character here too, and I got the park ranger
Do you
So
know
I got
my-
the farmer,
and
the
Adele.
police station girl, and the
He wanted to interrupt you.
And
so he could
other-
say
Yeah,
it.
I have three
just
characters
had
that
to
draw
say
an
it.
extra card on search.
I like that the pole is over Josh's face.
That's. Oh!
Is that what you're gonna say?
You both so much.
It's okay.
No, don't touch
That's
me.
because I switched views and I made us bigger. We made us and size.
No, I want to wear it like a French girl, like one of your French girls.
I have all of it. There we go.
All right, so the poll's up. They're going to choose what
Hit me, baby, one more
main
time.
objective we're going to do.
Okay.
My hair makes everything green screen.
It's because it's green.
Ah, yeah, it's too much time in the pool.
All right. So
So just a note, there's 7 secret cards that get put together, and we only draw 3 of them, and one of them is a betrayer. So there's a 1 in 7 chance that one of us is a betrayer.
we can't have multiple betrayers.
No.
Okay.
So, and happen to be a betrayer. Like there could be games that there's no betrayer.
It happened that way.
Yep.
Go back to my phone when you get a chance.
Give me a second.
Okay, those are the two I want to play this.
But
You
we
sure?
didn't see our
Yeah.
We don't
objective
know the
yet.
objective yet.
Doesn't
That was kind of the point of the
Pick a card.
conversation we just had.
Any card?
My battery went down. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't impact this.
Okay.
Well. No.
Interesting one.
Yeah, those can go. Does the bottom say to go to a page in the rule book? Why did it take you so long to respond? Are you the betrayer?
No.
Oh, you don't want the sheriff with the baseball bat? Or the guy at the rake? The
No.
janitor? Oh, that's a mop. It looks like a
What's
rake.
the main objective? Joshua. Joshy Bear.
Chat's choosing.
Chad.
Joshy Bear.
Joshy Bear.
Is that the raving party?
Rating party. Looks like that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm gonna.
Are we gonna sing German Sparkle Party?
I'm voguing right now.
So we
Or am I too
have
young for that, Anne?
The rating party.
It's for all the times you call me old. It was so good. It was my chance.
I
My
don't get
opportunity.
it. The rating party. Setup morale starts at 5. Round track starts at 6. Add 2 zombies to every location. Victory. Deplete 2 non-colony locations of their deck items.
Ooh.
At the start of the game, read section M05 on page 16.
Oh, we didn't read the final section of the last one.
Well, it's too late now. Ow!
Where is the final section on
Hurts
that
my
one?
bingo.
Oh no, there isn't a final section. It's a start section.
Thanks, Anne.
Thank you.
MO5 rating party, November the 13th. Winter will be upon us before we know it. So winter is coming. And we don't want to be here when it arrives. The town doesn't seem to have been looted much. They must have been hit hard. We'll set up camp here, then hunker down and see what we can find. We'll need to move quickly, and not just because of the weather. The dead seem to have caught wind of our presence, and we see more and more each day. If we lose people or waste supplies fighting those freaks off, then this whole raid will be for nothing. Our primary target for the search is fuel, but personally, I'm hoping medical supplies are abundant. If I don't get this bite treated soon, someone's going to notice. Already, I've got a light fever that won't go away, and once I start to sweat, I just can't stop. All I need is some antibiotics or something. I just know it. There's no way I'm going out like those other fools. I won't let it happen.
So we need to deplete 2 decks.
2?
That's what it says, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 2 non-colony locations.
So I have the nurse who gets an extra card every time they search.
Okay.
Once we're around, I have the farmer who gets an extra card, and I have the police dispatcher who gets a card.
Farmer's great for food.
Farmer's great for food in the grocery store. The nurse will be medicine
Yeah.
and possibly food. Or do we want police state? Like, what locations do we want? Like, do you have anything else that could help?
Yes, I do. I have John Price, the student, where when John is not at the colony, he's considered to have the ability of every other survivor he shares a location with.
Okay, so you can team up with me
And we'll just
and
pillage.
just raid the hell out of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. I have a buddy is 4 wounds instead of 3.
And do we see our
And-
items before? Or not? I'm sorry. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
yeah.
Again. And then the pirate, Greybeard, gets to take, once per round, I get to take stuff from y'all's hands.
You have a pirate?
I do, that's why I tapped him. His name's Greybeard.
Oh, I'm exiling you.
He
So fast.
doesn't have a beard, though. He just
No,
has
he
a
doesn't.
mustache.
He doesn't have a beard.
Which
Once
is-
per round, you may take a card at random from another player's hand and place it into your hand. That's mean, though.
It's so great.
Oh, I'm gonna be the student. I'm gonna just follow you around and take cards back from you.
But you don't know if it's the card that I took.
Doesn't matter.
We'll just take a card. Alright, so, we want to do grocery store and the hospital?
It's good though for long distance handoffs.
Yeah.
Is that what we're going for?
Yeah.
We need
Well, that's why they have requests as well, and you can do that from anywhere you want.
I'd like to call a vote to exile him.
Where are the games?
Whoever's first.
What's the highest influence people have?
Hold on, I didn't choose my.
Greybeard's got a 16. Buddy Davis is a 36. My other 2 were the janitor, which means I could clean out the garbage.
Good thing.
And a sheriff.
You get to kill 2 zombies at your
But
location.
look at what I have to
or
roll
once.
4 plus. I don't know. I thought Greybeard
That's
was
fine.
cool.
You're,
fine.
yeah, don't pick Greybeard.
Yeah, I like Greybeard.
You're mean. I'd appreciate it if you didn't pick Greybeard.
There's a icon on his card that has a Red Cross badge almost with it
That's
next to it.
for, you can't use them in a co-op game.
So what's the benefit for a group leader or
You
a
can't
non-group
use them in
leader?
a co-op game, like the game we're currently playing.
No, like there's a co-op only option. Like there's no betrayer. Like we're all just
Oh.
working together. Like the 2-player mode's that, and I think you can do it with more players.
What's the benefit again for the group leader versus the follower?
I don't know if there is a benefit. You just have someone set as your group leader.
Okay, Mike Cho, you're gonna be my group leader. So my highest influence is 30.
I have a 42.
Okay.
I had a 42 and a 48 in my hand, but I ended up with a 42.
You're
and
still
12.
the winner, so it's okay.
So I'm gonna start off with this. I was gonna use the app, but my phone's about to die, and it won't charge. So we're gonna use the crossword cards.
Cool.
Good.
Change it up this time.
So note all the informations are on the cards.
All the informations.
The option 1 and option 2.
Informations.
So the
The
top
multiple
part,
information.
the top part is the italics. That's the trigger, and the text after is everything.
Sounds good. So you're going up first, so give me the top crosswords card.
We need the rest of our characters.
I don't care about your characters. You got yours. I've got
And we need to
mine.
add 2 zombies to every location. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Quote 10. I like how he waits for the most inopportune time because he's
know.
player 1.
Can we skip him as player 1?
Why are you going to the kitchen? Are you peeing in the sink?
Yes.
Yeah. He also
And I'd really appreciate it if you didn't steal stuff from me.
doesn't have the. Should I pick a different character?
Yeah.
You're
Thanks, friend.
So sassy.
I love
I
you.
hate you. He was awesome. So then I'm gonna be the
Yep.
sheriff. And now I'm player 1.
Oh, this is funny.
I got a 5+ to search.
Wow, 66.
I have a 5+ to search.
But you have a 2+ to attack. Anywhere, 4+. Once per round, you may kill 2 zombies at Daniel's current location. Only roll for exposure once.
Okay.
He's the sheriff.
So I start by rolling my 3. Oh, I should.
Wait for Joshy.
No. He decided to go pee at the most inopportune time.
In the sink.
In the sink.
What are you doing?
Your
switched
job,
out my
because
character.
you had to go tinkle.
I decided to play as the sheriff,
And Anne's gonna go first.
and I'm gonna go first.
Oh, because the sheriff just had a higher number and you want to go first?
No, because I asked her not to
Because he
steal
whined
cards
like a
from me.
little girl and wouldn't let me play with
So
the
I'm
pirate.
going to pick a random card for the first crisis and then I'll let the chat choose. Just to hurry this up. So our first crisis. Unending Hordes. That's what we had before.
Unending Hordes. We need junk. It is equal to the number of non-exiled players. We're going to need 3 junk. If we fail, we're going to lose 1 morale and add a zombie to the colony.
Okay.
8 zombies.
Oh, add 8 zombies. I thought it's A zombies. I'm like, there's a
8.
typo.
Did
8.
I roll my 3 dice? Or was this it?
No, no one's rolled their die. I didn't.
You were in the bathroom. I think these are my 3 dice. I have 2 5s and a 3.
6, 6,
I have 2 5s and a 3.
Oh,
We're 2 5s and a 3, buddy. Turkey.
You're such a nerd. Oh, you're
Okay, so Anne, you're starting us off, right?
Yes, I'm gonna.
Stop.
You're not the player to my right.
It's true.
We already had this one.
I told that lazy jerk to go get fuel and medicine. Waste off site. So guess what he didn't do? God only knows what's leaching into the ground now. It's our water supply contaminated? How about the garden? And of course now it's colder than a snowman's balls outside, and we have to go clean that crap up. Every player with 1 or more survivors in the colony must vote with a thumbs up or thumbs down. Place all fuel and medicine cards that have been removed from the game into the waste pile. There are none, so...
We just made a bunch of garbage, but we just got here, so we didn't make any garbage.
Okay, I am going to equip.
You're putting the shotgun on the sheriff. Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we need junk and food.
Once per round, when the survivor performs an attack, kill 2 zombies instead of 1.
I got food, by the way.
I have some food too.
How much food?
I have 2 foods.
I have 3 foods.
Depending on how many of us stay in here,
have
you
4
should be
foods.
2 zombies outside the
Where?
1 and...
I have 4 foods.
4 foods? That's a lot. We have a lot of food. We need some junk. Anyone have any junk?
I have no
No.
junk.
I want to trade these in for food tokens.
All 4.
Yeah, what else am I going to do with it?
Well, we might have an objective later that has to deal with food, but that's fine because we still have extra food. So now you basically just said, I got food covered. Don't worry about it, guys. But
Let's
unfortunately,
go in the
now
trash.
this goes in the trash. But you can take out the trash too, if you want.
Alright.
I'm not the betrayer, I promise.
Where is junk?
Can attack?
Junk is most common at the
school
school, the
and the
police
police
station, and the grocery store.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the school.
Hospital has it too, but it's less likely, and the library has it too, but it's less likely.
Okay, so you need a die to be rolled?
Yeah. It's an exposure die.
Whatever. You got bitten.
You're dead.
I hate you
Wow,
so much.
you're dead already.
There was chat. If you want to be mad at someone, be mad at chat.
Sorry, Ann. It's a good thing that he had the shotgun on him and it's lost now.
Great. Good.
That's not lost.
Why not?
He's
Is
out of
that
the
done?
colony.
He was moving away from the colony
Where was he going?
to
The
the
school.
school.
There's a shotgun at the school now.
Don't even make a joke, Josh. That would be a bad joke.
Oh, you mean Josh in poor taste?
Chat said, sorry, Anne, don't hate me.
You're fine, everyone. All right, let's try this again. I hate you, don't touch me. Going to the school.
Roll a Dow.
Can you please
Frostbite!
fix it to
Frostbite.
So you got a frostbite token
fix it to an exposure die?
on Buddy Davis.
I'm gonna go to my computer to do that. It's been like that all chat.
Oh, that's cool. Your ability with Buddy Davis is nice. It takes
Yeah.
4 wounds to kill you instead of 3.
All you have to do is
Oh.
put an. I have to go to my computer to do that.
I thought it was the chat coming that responded back.
You thought wrong. All right, so what else are you doing, Ann?
He needs a 4+ to search and a 2+ to attack, so I'm going to search twice.
You're gonna look for some junk. Now you can search once and then make some noise if you want.
Alright.
Just
Ooh.
putting that out there. Did you get something cool?
Yeah, I did, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to equip it on him. Once per round, do not roll for exposure when performing an attack with the survivor.
Okay, so you can attack without once per round.
So is one of yours a school searcher, Josh, or no?
I got a school. No, I have a grocery store and the hospital.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not the betrayer, but I would like my second person back, please.
And you get 2 unknowns. Oh no, I didn't shuffle this. You put it on top. It
What was it?
was Graybeard.
No, no. I swear she's gonna get the accountant.
Please!
The police dispatcher.
I'll take that.
So the police dispatcher once per round when performing a search at the police station, you may look at and keep an additional card.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yeah, it is.
Because the police station has junk too right now, right? So you can now move to the police station and try and search there and get some junk.
I think I'm going to do that.
So you need to roll an exposure die.
Please?
Poor favor. Oh, Buddy Davis, the fitness trainer, has the martial arts book.
Mm-hmm.
Once per round, you do not roll for exposure when performing an attack with this survivor. Oh, that's cool.
Blank! Yes!
Nice. And it is only a 2+ to search with her, which is nice as well.
I can use my last die, which was actually a 3, and that I hit.
That was your last one? Why was that your
Yeah.
last die?
Because he searched twice.
You did?
I got this card, the
Oh,
Outsider's
oh,
card,
okay.
and the martial arts book.
You didn't want to kill one of those zombies in front of you?
No.
This goes right here. Goes in the trash.
Awesome. Padlock. It says waste pile. Place 2 barricades at a location that a survivor you control is at. Alright, I'm not
Oh, that's
using-
nice.
I'm not using that right now. At the beginning of each round roll, I'm going to equip this onto Carla.
So what is that? Can you explain
Can
it
I
for
only
everyone?
equip one thing on a person or multiple things?
I think you equip as much as you want. I don't think there's any rules about how much.
So what is
This
it?
is going
What
on Buddy
is-
Davis. I'm getting there. At the beginning of each round, roll 1 additional action die.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. I'm gonna hold on to that.
And you put that on... So Buddy, the bad thing is Buddy's got frostbite.
So I've got to get Buddy cured, but it takes 4 wounds to kill Buddy. So I have a little bit of time. So I got to find medicine because we don't have a doctor.
Right.
I have medicine, but I should really be going to the grocery store and the hospital.
Cool. Can I request that you give me the medicine, please?
Oh, you could. You could request it, and I could not give it to you.
I'm not Santa again. I'm the student and the ninja.
I played the medicine on Buddy Davis, so I'm getting rid of the frostbite.
Very nice. Josh, I'm going to send the student to the hospital with you, just so
What?
you know.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to move the student there first.
Okay. And you don't have your turn.
Yes, I'm done with my turn.
You don't move the token yet.
Okay, well, I did it anyway.
So you.
Okay, so I've got my 3 die. I'm going to move Mike Cho over to the hospital.
Over to the where?
Hospital.
Wait. If the player moves a non-exiled survivor to a location where no other survivors are,
Okay.
the beam of your flashlight moves across the wreckage. Clearly, this place has been hit by other scavengers, and you begin to doubt there's anything of value that's been left behind. Your light moves across a window, and you only just stifle a scream when you see eyes looking out at you from the glass. Say that.
Oh, God!
You say. The youngest can't be more than 5 years old. Oh, no, I can't. No.
Zombie baby!
The oldest is maybe 9. They vanish before you can recover, their eyes full of fear and mistrust. I might cry. Option 1, add 3 helpless survivors to the colony, gain 1 morale. Oh, I didn't...
Just read the first part.
Add 3 helpless survivors to the colony, or the little survivors seem to be getting by on their own.
I can't leave him out in the cold. Bring him back to the colony.
So we're gonna get 3 helpless survivors. Our morale goes up by 1, but we need more food now.
How much
Actually, I think we're okay on food because we're all leaving, right?
Yeah. So I need an exposure die rolled. Pretty pleased with sugar on
Yes,
top.
there is a chance for there not to be a thing.
A betrayer in the game. I
Betrayer.
think there was a 1 in 7 chance that each of us were to get a betrayer
Blank.
card.
All right, so now I'm going to attack with him.
Okay.
So I only need a 3+ for that. So I'm going to attack with him. I don't roll for exposure, so I kill the zombie.
Who's this one? Who's the punk kid?
That's me.
Oh, that's the student.
Yes.
I need my nurse.
I need my nurse. Where's my
She's
nurse?
kind of like on her knees.
No, in the back and the left. Yep. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sexy, sexy nurse. Oh, that was the wrong character. I meant to move this student there. No, no. I want to move them both there. So I'm going to move the student there now.
So
I
now
need
you need another exposure die?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the betrayer, insert evil laughed here.
It would have been better if you typed ha 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 ha.
Thank you, Narfalek.
Thank you also to all our new followers today. We really appreciate it.
I really appreciate it.
Follow us.
We
I
need
need the die to be rolled.
a die to be rolled.
Um,
Request it again.
If you are new to the stream, our stream is incredibly interactive.
Or
and
if
we
you're
have-
nude to the stream.
We have lots of cool commands that you can use in chat to play the game with us. For Dead of Winter, which we're playing today, we're allowing you guys to pick the crisis by choosing that up in the poll. In order to vote in the poll, simply type 1, 2, or 3, whichever one corresponds to your choice, into chat, and you'll see the vote command go that way for your option. If you want to roll dice, we will call out the command, and the first person to roll after the command has been requested will use that result, and that'll impact the way to play the game. Make sure that you're following us on all of our social media networks. Do the spiel.
Please follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come chat with us in our Discord channel, where the party is there.
It's not over there. It's there.
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 Obviously. There.
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 There. There. There.
Over
Vogue. Vogue. Vogue.
All right, Matt. So what else are you doing?
To wave.
I'm attacking that other zombie, and they are dead.
Because you get to use the ability of.
Yep.
Macho.
Uh,
Ninja.
And then I'm going to use my last die to search.
So I wouldn't make noise. I would just keep searching unless we really need something. But we do need junk.
2 outsiders.
So 1 random card and.
Add the top card of the deck to your.
You
follow.
got the janitor.
You can clean up that waste.
I got the janitor, so it's once per round you may remove 5 cards instead of 3 from the waste pile when taking the clean waste action.
You don't have any more dice, so you can't really do anything.
Unfortunately, but he's now chilling at the Holiday Inn.
What do you want to do with him?
I'd like to keep him there. Do we have enough food to keep him there?
He will wait. We have enough food to keep him there, but him being there is going to waste a food token.
Okay,
makes
where the
sense.
hell is he?
Should already put him in.
board?
Oh, I didn't know you grabbed him already.
Yep.
Why you see me looking there? Why?
I wasn't sure what you were doing.
You're an idiot.
So if you take him out to the grocery store or something, then he can like kind of be useful there. Up
How
to
can
you.
he be useful there?
He can start searching next round.
He's got a
Just do
4+
that.
for his search.
It's up to what you want to do.
I can put barricades at the locations.
I'm
It
gonna
might be
leave.
useful later.
I'm gonna leave him at the colony. It's fine.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. First up, nurse is going to go to the.
Sexy, sexy nurse.
to the hospital. So can you move the nurse to the hospital?
The hospital.
It goes in the fucking trash. Why do we keep putting it there?
Because you look like the garbage cow.
Oh, murky. I rolled a blank.
Okay, so what are you doing now, Josh? You're searching for 2?
Yes, I searched for 2.
The hoppable.
2 outsiders.
It's good.
Alright, I got the fireman. Look at the sexy fireman.
Gabriel Diaz.
Yes.
Anywhere, once per round, when Gabriel is at a location with an item deck, you may reveal the top 4 cards of that item deck. If you revealed any outsider cards, you may place 1 into your hand. Shuffle the remaining cards back into the item deck.
Awesome.
So he's going to allow you to burn through the decks faster.
And that's what we need.
Yes. So Gabriel is going to go to the grocery store
Why the grocery store?
because he's going to go with Evans, the farmer, to go deplete the grocery store.
Okay, and we're going to work on depleting the hospital.
Yes.
Okay. So you need 2 exposure die to be rolled? Frostbite!
So Gabriel got frostbite.
I like how the fireman got frostbite.
All right, and then
would.
You could also... Do you have any medicine, Josh?
You need
yeah, I
a-
do.
Oh, okay.
I'll take care of that in a minute.
Oh, you got a blank and a frostbite.
A blank.
Or is the blank for Matt?
The blanket. The blanket is...
I'm gonna roll one more for you, Andrew over there.
Oh, Andy. Andy.
Grab a couple of water.
Quote 10.
Couple
Oh,
of
you
water?
were bitten! No! Josh is gonna die!
Can we exile Josh now?
He looked genuinely upset.
I don't think he did.
Head desk done. Eberron, you're not doing too well with your rolls.
Just lost our morale, and let's roll another die.
Oh, you're gonna try to keep Gabriel alive?
I mean, there's
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
no reason not to.
Blank.
Okay.
Okay, Gabriel's okay.
Gabriel's okay. I can look at the top 4 cards. I should have done this before, but
Yeah.
1 outsider.
So you get to use them.
So I get to get the 1 outsider. It doesn't put a helpless person in. I'm not sure why I'm giving this to
I don't know either.
you. I got the lawyer.
Annalie Chan. Colony. Once per round, you may look at 1 card at random in a player's hand. That's interesting. And she's a 2+ for fight and 2+ for search. That's really awesome.
Yes. So sadly, I can't really. Do we want to stay at the grocery store for, or do we want to replenish something else?
I mean, the police station's going to be your next... You could deplete the police station faster.
That's true.
So I would probably move the fireman over to the police station.
Fireman's already moved,
I know, not yet. Thank you so much, Ann.
but I can move the lawyer to the police station.
Roll, Eberron. Do it. Roll another bite. I want Josh to get bitten. See how salty he gets. We need to raise the salt meter for Joshua. What? Wound. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
So she has a wound.
What?
Can I get a wound token, please?
Whoa, Ann. You're violent with those. It's terrible.
I'm gonna do a medicine to cure the frostbite.
I'm not going to use a medicine. I'm going to do a medicine.
2, 3, 4,
Can you
6,
tell
7,
that he's
8, 9.
not a doctor?
There's 10 cards in here already.
Ooh. What happens when we have 10? We lose morale, right?
You lose a morale.
So you need to use an action to clean up the trash.
Yeah.
Take out the trash, Josh!
So I'll take out the trash.
At least you didn't kill him. Yeah.
So that's out. And then I will use my last one to do a search action at the police station.
Fantastic with your cop.
I thought you were gonna do the garbage.
Using the cop, right?
I did the garbage.
Yeah.
And
You're fine. We have enough in the wound.
Food?
I need to spend another food.
Do you have a food?
Yes.
That's fine. I have a lot of food too, so for next time, if we need it, just letting you know.
All right. So I get we get another helpless. Oh, I got.
You got Santa!
I got Santa.
I like having lots of players, and I'm really sad that you guys have lots of players this time.
Good job, man.
I'm gonna have all the players. Yeah, We need junk. We have no junk, so there's going to be a ton of zombies that spawn.
I didn't go yet, did I? Yes, I
Yes,
did.
you did.
I didn't get any junk.
I will put 1 food in because we need 5.
Okay.
So can you put another food in?
Campbell's soup.
Food?
We're at 9 cards in there, so I can't discard anything else.
Okay.
Do I want to travel with Santa?
Is it going to help our food situation right now?
No.
We need
So
junk.
here's the thing:
Can't
Santa is a good sacrificial lamb because you could just make him disappear and we gain a morale.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave Santa. Leave Santa.
Like,
didn't
if you're
get any
concerned
junk.
about the food, you could actually just make him go away right now,
We're at even number in there,
so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter
Okay.
for that. So that's it.
All right. So it's the end of our turn, and it's going to the colony phase.
Was anyone looking at a
No,
crossword
I
card?
should have been looking at one for you. Does anyone have Loretta?
No.
Okay, so no.
Okay.
Okay, so next up, it's the colony phase where you have to pay our food costs. So, Anne, can you pay the food, please?
How many food do we need to pay?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of our food is
Yep.
gone.
Then we need to check waste. We have 9,
cards.
so we're okay. Then we have to resolve the crisis. We failed, so morale's going to lose 1. And then we are going to spawn 8 zombies at the colony. That's a lot of Zams.
1,
What's our objective? Oh, we can
2,
deplete 2 piles.
3, 4, 5. That's mine.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
That's a lot of zombies.
Is a lot of zombies.
This might be problematic.
We're gonna have 2 people die right now.
Why?
We're gonna spawn zombies for all the locations. So 3 zombies at the hospital.
Jesus.
Why is someone going to die right now?
I'll show you in a second.
Oh, because we're going to spawn... I don't get it.
Okay, go ahead.
So there's spots here. They start at 1 always.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
1 zombie there.
Yep. 1 zombie at the grocery store, and 2 at the police station.
Oh, so morale's going to dip really low. You should have moved Santa.
It wouldn't have helped with the zombie spawn because it's still rounded down.
Ah, yes.
So we need to spawn 5 more zombies. So we can only spawn 3. That's a survivor. Spawn survivors as zombies.
That works. Anne.
Both the janitor and the Santa die.
There's a spot here. 1.
Nope, there wasn't a spot.
Where was the spot? 1, 2.
Yeah, we need 3 zombies spawn there, and then Santa and the janitor's going to die.
So we lose 2 morale.
We can't kill a helpless survivor instead?
Nope, it's...
I should have let those kids die.
We did better when I was the betrayer.
Yeah. All right, so we lose 2 morale. We're at 1 morale. And when did it say you could have made Santa go away?
At the beginning of your turn.
Oh, so you had no opportunity to. All right, so then we have to move the round tracker, blast the first player token, and get a new crisis. What's a new crisis, Josh?
Dead Man's March.
Dead Man's Merch. So what is it, Josh? Dead Man's March. We need junk and gas equal to the number of non-exiled players. Fail, add 3 zombies to the school and police station. Optional, add 2 additional junk and gas cards to gain 1 morale. So we need to find junk still.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any gas?
I have a get. I have 1.
I have no gas.
I have a padlock.
How does that help?
I could build barricades.
You should have been building barricades at the...
I asked Josh, and he said
I thought we
not
were
to.
okay, and then
We'll be fine. It'll be fine.
we didn't realize all that was going to
It'll
happen
be
until...
fine,
our turn.
Pilgrim.
Can we exile Josh?
So it's our turn now. We are going to roll our dice. So roly-poly. I rolled 3 6s. I'm supposed to roll another... No, the janitor's dead.
Oh, I get to another one because of my night vision goggles.
It's a 1.
I can't do anything with it.
Oh, you can clean the trash, which is very necessary.
Okay.
So I'm going first. I'm going to use this opportunity to kill 2 of the zombies in the hospital, and I don't roll any exposure die for that. And then I'm going to use my final action to search with the student, but because the nurse is there, he learns from her nursey ways, and I get to draw 2 cards. Do I get to keep both of them, Josh?
Yeah, quick question. Doesn't morale go down when someone dies from a bite? Yes, we killed the person that got
Yep.
bitten.
So I
Did
drew...
we draw? Did we bring down the morale?
Yes,
for it? Yeah.
we did.
Okay.
And so I draw and keep 2 cards, right, Josh?
Yep.
Okay.
Junk?
No.
Oh, and here.
And that is the end of my turn. So whoever's up next...
Triggered or no?
He didn't do it.
Okay.
Oh, food. I'm going to play 3 food. So we get 3 food tokens.
You need 4 tokens, not to starve.
Sarve. Sarve.
Okay.
All right, so that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else,
There you go.
right? I believe, because actions that require move a survivor, spend food tokens, request, hand off, vote to exile. Okay.
All right. I'm putting 1 card in for the crisis.
Okay, never mind.
And,
If-
we'll get 1 more food.
If I bring anybody back to the colony, I need to kill these zombies, or that person dies.
But what happens if they're there and there's no survivors? Do they start killing helpless survivors?
Yep. And we still lose 1 morale for those.
So we need to kill those zombies
Yep.
immediately.
Yep. I get 4 cards from the grocery store.
Why are you getting cards and not killing the zombies?
It's my ability.
That's our objective. Like, we need to do that.
But I get to take out outsiders from the deck.
So he might be able to grab some outsiders, spawn them in the colony, and then kill a bunch of people too.
Yes. And do you have any food?
No, I pass.
We need to spawn some people. So helpless and a guy. I got the soldier.
That better be the best soldier.
Once per round, you may kill 2 zombies at the colony. Do not roll for.
Oh,
explosion.
hell yeah.
Perfect.
So
That's
5
awesome.
plus, but that's cool. So can we get the soldier, please?
I'm assuming it's the one in the... So, hold for a second. Check it out. I found this old mobile CB radio. It's beat up bad, but it seems to be receiving a signal. I think it's coming from close by. I can't pick up most of what it's saying, but I'd guess someone needs our help. Every player with 1 or more survivor in the colony, so that's Josh, must vote. So, thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. Players may collectively move 3 action dice from their unused action die pool to their used action die pool. If so, I
Don't
read
say
it.
what happens if we do it.
Okay.
And if we don't, you just don't. Nothing happens, basically.
Something happens. It just says something happens.
I can't. Those 3 between the 3 of us.
Players
So maybe anyone have-
players may collectively move 3 action dice from their
That's fine.
unused action pool.
I'll give up 2. I'll give up 1.
I
What
give
about
a-
you?
I give a,
I
he
already
used all
went,
his actions. I give a. But if we fail this, and don't get 1 more food, we're dead. Let's do it. Let's go for it. So I'll do thumbs up.
Okay.
I'll
Can we
waste one
exile
of my
them?
Thumbs up. They add a helpless survivor token to the colony and gain a morale.
Okay, morale's good.
Do not add a survivor token to the colony. If they do not. Wait, what? Thumbs up. Oh.
If we don't. Okay. So that's it.
So I think I'm reading this the wrong way.
May I?
So it just says vote thumbs up or thumbs down. It sounds like I should have had you vote thumbs up or thumbs down and not told you anything.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe on the optional ones. You
Because then with this one, if you guys didn't do the 3 action die, because it says here, if the players do the 3 action die, then this happens. If they don't do the 3 action die, then this happens. And then they have another response if you gave a thumbs down.
I don't.
So it looks like I have to have you blindly thumbs up, thumbs down that.
Okay.
FYI, if you would have thumbs down, we would have lost him around. We would have lost the game.
Okay.
Just right there. So I'm glad you thumbs up that.
Okay.
Are we at 1 or 2?
2. So I'm going to use one of my 6s and kill 2 of these guys. You can now sandbag these.
I thought you were gonna kill. You can. Okay.
Yeah, because it spawns in progressive order like
Yeah,
that.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's empty spots.
If I sandbag them, they stay empty.
Until if a zombie would spawn there, you just get rid of the sandbag
Yes.
instead, and no zombie spawns.
Yes. So it like prevents zombies per turn. Karkan, to show you guys the radio signal thing. There you go. A little bit of a green screen. So
Yeah,
it's a little
yellow
hard to
card.
read.
All right. So what else are you doing, Josh? Do you have any other actions?
I have 2 more dice left.
Don't forget we need to clean.
Yeah, I know we need to clean. 6. We need 6 foods.
6 foods.
6 foods. And we need more fuel and junk.
Indeed.
You're at the police station, right?
Who,
So
me?
you, Anne.
His turn.
So you get to search 2 cards there.
Yeah.
And they have good chances for.
Murph, this is Dead of Winter. I see someone in chat asking what game this is.
I'm at the hospital, so let me use one of my cards to do a search there. And I get 2.
We have to exhaust the decks.
I'm looking also for resources, though.
Whatever did he find?
Actually, that's good.
Actually,
These are both good cards, okay. And you have no fuel or no junk?
No. I
No.
have a padlock.
Just what is the padlock?
Barricades.
It has a little symbol on it.
it's junk.
It's junk.
We need the junk, especially that of the trunk variety.
I need this.
Alright, so I can throw this flash. I'm going to throw my flashlight into the junk pile.
So
I have a mop that will let me take out 5 cards in the trash,
Use it.
or I can put it as a junk into the thing.
how much cards are in the trash right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You need to
So
use
the mop will.
Yeah.
It kind of counterproductive because it goes in there.
And it's still 10.
But so it only takes away 4 then.
Does it remove itself plus 4?
It would technically, yes, it only removes 4.
So I would rather you do the 3 and then put the mop in junk, and then Anne can just use another action to clean,
Okay.
if you don't mind, Anne.
No.
I'll put the mop in junk and I'll clean 3.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So Anne, as long as you put your junk in there, then we pass.
No, all the junk's in here.
Oh, all the junk's in there?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh,
on
okay,
that.
perfect.
So we just need the trash taken out once.
Yeah. She doesn't know how to do that though.
Is your turn over?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna move anyone. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Oh, it isn't equipped. Sorry. So I can equip it and then take out 5.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I can continuously do that.
yes. Well, okay. So we. Yeah, I'd rather you do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So I'll
4,
do that.
5.
Thank you. Read that wrong.
Thank you.
So that's good. So you do
Viethro.
whatever you need to do. We just need to get junk or fuel in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can search the police station.
I have to kill the zombies though.
Yeah, otherwise you guys are gonna die.
It's true. You can kill ones. You can search, kill a zombie, and run away. Then just one will spawn, and then I'll be okay.
And there's no food.
Yeah, I want short food.
This is bad. We're not doing good.
I vote to exile Josh.
Just throwing a vote out. Up to you guys if you want to exile me or not.
Do we want to exile Josh? I'm trying to think. We
You
can't
won't have my shoulder.
Yeah, we can't afford to exile Josh because he's got
Soldier.
Soldier.
Not shoulder. This is a shoulder.
Yeah,
This is a soldier.
We can't.
If he leaves, then I don't need food for him.
I can't.
We still need 1 food. Right now we need 6 food.
I don't think we can afford to send him out because the soldier's not going to kill people unless he's in the colony. He
Yeah,
needs to
fine.
kill the zombies in the colony.
We're not going to make it to the next round, so what does it matter?
So what do we need to do to survive for the next round?
Perform magic. I've got 2 characters.
Right. We need to
I
clean.
need to kill these people, so I need to move back.
You need to kill one of them
Or that person's going to die.
and move somewhere.
Hold on. Have you gone yet, Anne?
No.
No.
So,
I have
Josh,
2 dice.
Yes.
can you move your lawyer out of there? Or you just moved her to there?
But lawyer, I can actually move the lawyer out. Yeah, I can move the lawyer out.
Move the lawyer out. See?
Anywhere in particular you want me to go with the lawyer?
To the library.
Why the library?
Because it's empty.
Okay.
Alright, my lawyer got a wound, but that's okay. Can I have a wound token? She's got 2 wounds, but she's not dead.
Alright, so now you can run away from there. You can search there and then run away, and then you're fine. You don't have to worry about zombies spawning there.
Okay.
FYI.
You can make all the noise you want when you search.
Right.
So... No. So I want to search again. I need a noise token.
Okay.
You get 2 cards. You get an extra card because of your ability to search in the
Search
police
again.
station.
Boop, 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 ba-da-ba-dee.
I want to search again.
How many noise tokens do you have now? 2 or 3?
This is my second noise token.
Yeah, second noise token.
Okay. I'm putting them over here because I can't reach, by the way. So again, we need junk and food.
So this is a junk, right?
That is indeed a junk.
So I want to keep... I want to search one more time because it's my 4th one. Yeah, no. These 2 can go on the bottom. These are the 2 I'm going to keep. That's a person. I'm going to put the junk in the junk pile.
Okay.
I'm going to run away.
Wait. Do you want to run to the colony? Because if you're at the colony, we need more food.
No, it was an odd number.
Okay.
So going to colony is actually fine. It's not
Okay,
a big
just making sure.
deal. We do need to roll.
Maelstrom, we're doing the tokens. So yeah, it should be full there.
It should be full, and she also gets an extra card just because.
And she's frostbite.
Yeah, frostbite.
What?
You got a frostbite token.
Moving to the colony?
Yes. And do you want some medicine? You should ask me for medicine.
Matt.
No, I don't know where our waste is right now.
So why don't you count? Betrayer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So if you did you use all of your actions, Anne?
No, she only used 1 die to do the search.
2, I thought.
No, she only searched once.
These are from the 1 morale. So now I have Buddy Davis.
So yeah, you don't have to clean, but then you can't use the medicine.
I have a medicine still, and I give it. I'm gonna go first next round. So the frostbite won't take effect till.
Right, but
you
it doesn't.
need a
It doesn't
medicine
heal her
because
until
you
she
have 2
uses
wounds.
it. Oh no, you can heal her. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine then.
What am I doing with the trainer? I've got to...
He's fine where he's at.
You should kill a zombie.
Should he kill a
Should I
zombie or
search?
What's the benefit of searching?
We still need 1 more food.
Oh yeah. Search. Sorry.
Actually, we need 2 more food. So it doesn't really matter what you do, unless you get an extra card when we search.
She doesn't.
I'm going to make a noise.
No.
No.
Why?
Because a zombie's definitely going to spawn there, and if you have a noise token, you have a
50% chance another
roughly
one will spawn
50%
and kill your
chance
guy.
of another
Unless
one
you're gonna
spawning
move
and
it.
you would die.
What if I move him back to the colony?
Then we're going to
Then
need
we'll-
another food.
We don't have enough food anyway. We don't lose our food. If we can't feed,
Oh,
we don't
okay.
lose our food, and we can use it for next round.
Okay.
So
It's
search?
just going to be -1 more round.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to search, make a shitload of noise, and then run back to the colony.
And they're saying don't move the colony.
And we're not particularly good at this game, so it's always a disaster on the bite rolls. Oh god, I can imagine. Did you get no food?
I got no food.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, so just go with,
You get one more card. You go up to 5.
yeah,
Because you get to
because...
start for every extra card.
No, I need that. I want this.
Alright, so those go on the bottom. And are you moving back to the colony?
Yes.
Okay. So we need an exposure die to be rolled. I think we're the betrayer. Maybe. Oh,
Big.
shit.
Oh, the frickin'.
Shit.
This isn't going to be game over.
Yeah, this is game over right here.
Who's the lowest morale between the two characters in there? Not me.
They're
22.
All right. You have to roll. You need a blank. Please
Well-
roll a blank.
Josh, we failed anyways.
Why?
Because the morale goes down 1 for her being bitten and dying,
Oh.
and then we're not going to be able to feed anyone. So we died.
Yep, we died.
We lost.
That was game over.
Let's see the objective card.
So who is the... Are you the betrayer? You're not,
not
the
the
betrayer.
betrayer.
You're the masochist. That makes
A
sense.
survivor you control must have at least 2 wound tokens of any type on them.
And what are you?
Not the betrayer. I had to do the barricades.
Oh. I was the gas guy again.
None of us were betrayers.
No. We're really bad at working together. We're better at working together when we're not supposed to work together.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, so is that it for this broadcast, Joshua?
Yeah, I think we actually ended right at 11. That's amazing.
Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive.
Like, don't worry, it's not, if you win or lose, it's about having fun as you lose.
I betrayed you all. So thank you all for joining us this evening. This was Dead of Winter. We were joined
wait.
earlier with a... Would that have affected us? Well, this was you, right?
This would have been for Anne.
Oh,
Yeah.
for Anne.
Oh, no, this is horrible.
Okay. So we were joined earlier with co-designer of the game, Jonathan Gilmour. So big shout out to him for joining us, answering all of Anne's wonderful questions that she had. We got a lot of insight into his current, past, and future projects. Super exciting to see what's coming out soon for them, for him, and the company as well.
Yeah, he's got his hands into everything.
Many different cookie jars.
He's got Wasteland Delivery Express coming out. That's going straight to retail. It'll be available at Gen Con, hopefully. They just finished up the Dinosaur Island Kickstarter, looking to ship to backers around, I believe he said October?
I'm pointing for Josh.
Oh, October. He was approached by IDW to curate the Atari game collection. They're taking a bunch of the Atari games and converting them into board games. They already have 3 coming out. It's going to be I said it, Centipede. I was going to say Caterpillar again. Asteroids and Mission Control. Is that the third one?
Yes.
Thank you.
Missile Command.
Missile Command. Asteroids is going to be a Dex game. That sounds really, really interesting.
Missile Command is going to be the head-to-head.
High energy negotiation.
There we go, a negotiation game.
And Centipede is going to be a strategy game. That's going to be I think he said a 2 to 4 player game, if I remember correctly.
Super
They
exciting.
also have, jeez Louise, another game with IDW. I wish I had as many projects as John Gilmour does. I can't keep
Do
track.
you want more projects? I can give you more projects.
No, I'm just
More stuff that you
kidding.
won't do.
Outpost Siberia, which is the card-only survivor game coming out, and that's also with our friends at IDW. So he said, make sure you're following him on social media so you can keep up with all of his 17 projects.
And also on social media, you can follow us by following us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and chatting with us in our Discord channel where the party never stops. And on top of that, you see that lovely ad in the top right corner?
Wait.
That's for this thing here.
Oh, man.
What?
Good.
This is for the Table Breaker.
Yes.
This is our project currently live on Kickstarter. We'd love it if you all would go and check this out. It's, a product we made. It's a giant-sized, I think it's the world's largest machined aluminum D20.
And you have a pretty giant
Produced.
head.
Thank
D20.
you. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Produced.
Production, D20.
Right. I'm sure someone's made their own project one at home.
Possibly.
This is our mass production one. This is solid aluminum, color anodized, laser etched numbers on there. It weighs about 4.5, 5 pounds for the big boy. There's a mini that's about half the size of this and weighs about 1.5 pounds. It's about the size of a baseball. This is the
About
size
3
of like a hefty grapefruit,
Yes.
if you will. Not a pomelo, a hefty grapefruit,
A
though.
personal watermelon, maybe?
Personal watermelon. There we go.
I don't remember how big a personal watermelon is.
Vetter, it is.
Sorry I killed you all.
Vetter, that is, I believe, 2.2 kilos for those of you
Yes.
over in not standard units.
They're not America.
Not America. I think it's America, Malaysia. America is such a wrong way of saying it, too.
America.
The United States. The United States, Malaysia, and I think there's a third country.
America.
And then the rest are on that weird system where things are in base 10, which that doesn't make sense.
We had an absolutely great time tonight playing Dead of Winter.
Uh-huh.
There are going to be 2 expansions for Dead of Winter. One of them is already out, The Long Night. The second expansion is slated for Essen time, and that is going to be Warring Colonies.
They said it's freedom units.
Yes, an international freedom unit. It makes more sense for machining, though.
What? Imperial?
Yeah, it really, I mean, I understand it better.
You understand it better.
Yeah.
You also saw us playing with the app from Flat Hat Games for the Crossroad cards. It's pretty cool. The Crossroad cards are narrated, and they're a little bit easier to see on there. There's also some special spooky sound effects for when you're playing the game.
Ooh.
That we turned off because it was just going to be really annoying in the background.
Yeah, it wouldn't have picked up well on the microphone.
But the
for
Crossroad
background.
cards are really cool. I thought it was much easier to use it on the phone.
So apparently you're going to use these Crossroad cards in other games. So it's Dead of Winter, a Crossroad game. And these cards are going to be able to be, I guess, mixed between
Well, that's cool.
similar style. I don't know the whole, like... So, like, the app says it's like, this is for Crossroad games. So there might be other...
Yes, what Matt is saying is that he finds it very complicated to count to 10. That is correct.
You'd rather use measurements that were, like, founded off of...
Somebody's
some
foot.
thumb or someone's foot.
You know what the rule of thumb is, right?
Oh, God.
It's 1 inch, isn't it? Or I don't know what the...
We'll discuss later. Anyways, so if you haven't done so, please follow us. If you liked what you saw, we'd love it if you subscribe to us. Every dollar we get from that goes back into funding the stream, doing giveaways, getting better stream equipment. Reminder, every $100 we get to the stream, we do lovely giveaways for you all. We try to theme it towards whatever we're doing. Right now, we are $46.85 away from the next donation
For a unicorn
giveaway.
code.
No, we're not
No,
getting
we're not getting a unicorn code.
and if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free subscription every month. We'd be honored if you used it on us. We got a lot of people that are super nice and subscribe to us with that as well. Let's see, what else do we have? So coming up tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our continuation of our podcast that we do for Kingdom Death called The Great Game Hunters. It is a Kingdom Death Monster strategy podcast with myself, Josh, and Fen. Fen's a lovely collaborator we have. He has his own Twitch stream. He's fantastic. Yes. And all the minis that we have painted on our stream are done by Fen. Does phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. And he also does commission work as well. So if you really like what you saw, we'd appreciate it if you went over and helped him out and bought that. Or bought something from him with that.
Back his Patreon and stuff.
Back his Patreon, yeah. And then coming up, what is our next stream after that? I believe we have on Monday?
Monday, we're supposed to be doing a Tabletopia stream.
Ooh.
So we got to figure out the details for that still. but-
Okay, so the best way to keep posted on that is to follow us at all of those other mediums we discussed before.
Yes.
Next Tuesday is our continuation of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death, and then next Thursday, what do we have, Josh?
We've been talking about doing... So I hope everyone liked what we did tonight. So
Mm-hmm.
the idea is to do this every other week. Some really big popular game, get the designer on, and play with you guys.
And dig into the designer's comments about everything and
Yeah.
what they've got coming up, stuff like that. A little bit of an insider peek into the industry, if you will. And, but what's next Thursday?
So next Thursday, we have been talking about doing Apocalypse 2 as a campaign.
Oh,
That's what we've been doing. Maybe we'll talk to Julie and
Walter?
Walter and see if they come on or something.
fantastic. Other than that, we'd like you all to check out the other streamers in the Tabletop Gaming Network. It's a umbrella group of a bunch of tabletop gaming streamers that are trying to do our best to make Twitch as wonderful a place to stream as possible.
Our friends at Saving Throw Show have a charity stream going on this Thursday and Friday.
This is Thursday.
This Friday and Saturday.
They're streaming now?
That's a good question.
Well, would you like to say more about it while you're
Yeah,
looking?
I would like to say more about it just as soon as I go here and
Stuff and things.
keep up with stuff and things. The June 23rd and 24th, they're doing an Alzheimer's streams.
Very cool.
So that is tomorrow and Saturday.
Nice.
So make sure that you check out Saving Throw Show. They're an absolutely phenomenal group of streamers. And they are always streaming for a good cause, which is why I had to stop and think of which cause they were streaming for.
Yeah.
You'll see them constantly partnering with organizations such as Extra Life, and this Friday and this Saturday, the guys over at Guys and Gals, are going to be streaming for Alzheimer's, so make sure you go over and check them
It's a
out.
3-year anniversary, if I recall.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
3-year
what they're
stream
doing.
anniversary?
Yes, it's a 3-year stream anniversary.
That's fantastic.
Dom has put together a panel at Gen Con, and we would be absolutely honored if you took a peek into it. It is going to be the Ladies of Tabletop Gaming. Nicole and I will be guests on that panel, along with some really amazing women. So would also be super honored if you took a peek into that.
So yesterday was actually their 3-year stream anniversary. But
Oh,
this is
wow.
I think this is something they're doing for that, or they're just doing it just because they like to do it.
I have
I
to ping him and say
That's very
congratulations.
cool. Very cool. All right, so am I missing anything else there, folks?
Gosh, we have so much news
know.
going on.
We'll be at Dice Tower Con
Yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Yes. Then we'll also be at Gen Con
Yeah.
whenever Gen Con is going on.
Yeah, Gen Con's at the end of mid-August.
Okay.
And then we'll be at Unplugged.
Yes.
So we have that. But no, we have Dice Tower Con. We're going to try to do one of these streams, name pending, because... From Dice Tower
From
Con.
Dice Tower Con.
Name
So-
pending because we thought we had a cool name set up and
We don't.
it's someone else's name.
So we have recently acquired Jeffrey Norman Bourbeau, who ran the Nerd Fountain
Well,
podcast.
we didn't acquire him.
I did. I acquired Jeff.
She owns Jeff now.
I own Jeff now. I would like you to clip that and send it to him. He is an absolutely phenomenal member of the board gaming community. If you have not heard the Nerd Fountain podcast, I encourage you to go over to however you're grabbing your podcasts. I prefer iTunes, and look up that podcast. It has some really great, insightful commentary about the board gaming industry, and we are very fortunate to have somebody like him on our team. And we will be seeing him at Dice Tower Con, and he will be able to help us. He'll be helping out there with
Interviews and stuff.
bringing you some really great content.
So yeah, that should be fun. So we have to figure out who we'll get on and what game we'll do at Dice Tower Con.
We're working our hardest though.
We're going to see who's available and things like that. We maybe we'll do something cool. There'll be some cool people there.
Oh, it's definitely going to be something cool.
Yes.
There's no might there.
But it might be something really, really
There you go. All right, so thank you everyone for joining us this evening, making this another fantastic stream, and we hope to see you all again soon for our upcoming ones. This is Twist Gaming signing off. I'm Matt.
I'm Anne.
I'm Josh.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.